Hello and welcome to the Inner Gamer episode 350. 350.
Money.
That's right.
Ooh, fuck farted.
What?
That smells stuff. I'm Awesome Ross.
And I'm Jason Hobbs.
And I'm Brian Oski, and we are the video game source for you, the casual gamer. Today on the Inner Gamer, we are going to be talking about our trip to Dreamhack, our trip to Fan Expo, as well as games like Sniper Elite 5, Mario Strikers Battle League, and V Rising.
Woo! Also, we have Brett's Hot Takes. In video game news, we're going to talk about Devolver Digital Showcase, and also Final Fantasy VII Rebirth arrives next winter. Will the trilogy and the Dragon's Dogma?
Final Fantasy is a trilogy, and there's Dragon's Dogma 2.
There you go. He got it. And much more.
And for the topic of the show, we recap Summer Games Fest and go over the Xbox Bethesda Showcase, which actually wasn't half bad. So we talk about that, and we give both of these our rating for the Summer Games stuff like that.
Yeah, we do.
And guess what? Cue that music!
It is June 21st, 2022. Welcome to the Inner Gamer Podcast. If you want to show your support,
I thought I was a singer.
Your support, consider donating or sharing this episode with a friend to make my singing better. You can visit teenergamer.net/donate to contribute. Everybody, let's
all of our
dive
fans
into the games we played. But first, before we talk about games, actually,
yeah, Jason's dressed up.
What?
Jason's dressed up if you're watching
This
the
is a
video
normal
format.
Tuesday for me.
You definitely want to check that out. I got two things I want to talk about. First, since we last had this podcast, we went to Dreamhack.
Yeah.
Which is kind of crazy to think about. That was like before the last podcast happened. When was Dreamhack? Was that like 2 weeks ago?
Like 2
weeks
ago.
That's crazy.
Dreamhack, and then we had Fan Expo.
Yeah.
Damn, it's been like it's so weird. Anyway, so we went to Dreamhack, Austin.
We did.
What'd you think of Dreamhack?
It was fun.
Yeah?
But I don't know if it's my shtick anymore.
Why not?
I don't know why I said that, but I want to.
My shtick.
I want to go there to do the BYOC. That's really what I want to do.
Bring your
own
computers.
computer?
Yeah. I mean, because,
Nice.
QuakeCon, we had a thing. But then that really wouldn't be fun unless, like, everybody came. But then do we want to just go there for, like, a day and sit there for 10 hours playing games? Or do we want to stay there the whole time and do, like, a 3-day, like, gaming extravaganza?
Sounds like a place that you need to get a hotel next to so you can...
Luckily, there's a hotel connected to it.
Oh,
Yeah.
look at that.
Maybe it's in the same place as Fan Expo, which we'll talk about shortly. So, yeah.
Yes. So, I mean, I think that would be the cool thing to do. But it would only be cool if all my friends were there. Because everything else was, it was a little light on the gaming side.
Not people, but friends.
Yes, not people, friends.
Yeah.
But hey,
I
if
love my
you're
people.
a people of the Inner Gamer, you're a friend.
You're a friend.
Exactly. That's why in Discord we call them Take Friends.
Like, because Brett was trying to get his badge while I went inside. And by the time Brett got inside, I'd already, like, walked through the whole convention.
Holy shit.
And I was like, okay,
This is it.
this is like, cool, thanks, bye.
Damn.
So,
Yeah, there wasn't a lot to observe unless, the biggest pull for Dreamhack isn't like as much like looking around. It's not like a PAX South where like you go around and you see a bunch of games and shit like
man,
that.
so many
to
things.
play. This is heavily focused on the tournament play, the esports stuff.
Esports.
So it's like there was tournaments going on all day long that you could watch. I sat there and watched a Rocket League tournament for a
Which
while.
was
We
really
both
cool.
watched one. Yeah.
well,
I can
y'all
imagine.
suck.
Yeah, no, we know we suck.
Yeah, I know that.
We're not tournament
Yeah, we
level.
are
We do it for
shit.
fun.
I get in there and I'm like, man, these guys are so good. And now I'm watching these tournament people. And they're just like in the air all the time, flying
Flying
around.
around.
No, we
doing all
know
this
we
crazy
suck.
shit.
We know
I'm
we
like,
suck.
how'd you do that?
Yeah, it's annoying to watch sometimes, but it was really cool because there was I had the full stage and everything. It looked amazing. It was incredibly fancy lighting and shit like that.
yeah,
I'm
it's
like,
really cool.
Imagine being the person that's sitting up there on that stage right now,
Making it happen.
Everybody's watching you play air dribbles for 5 minutes straight without falling on the
And
ground.
like the little fuck ups we make, like missing
know.
a shot.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that shown on a big screen and everyone's watching it? Like,
Yeah,
It's kinda cool for them.
Such a
It'd be a
cringe.
comedy. Yeah.
What's kind of cool for them is like they have a screen in front of them.
Yeah.
So they don't see the crowd, which is, I feel like, a little less nerve wracking.
Okay.
right? If you think about it.
Yeah.
Like for me, if I was sitting there and angled and I could look at the right side, like out of my peripheral, I would see a crowd.
Yeah.
Or my left side, whatever. I think I would be a little more like,
Yeah, exactly.
but if I just have a screen in front of me and
Someone
I have my friends
screams out,
next to
"You
me,
suck!"
yeah, get good, pleb.
Get good, man.
Tap in or tap
Yeah.
out.
Tap out.
Fortunately, they just cheer them on, and that's about it.
Fortunately,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
they do.
Unlike
Everyone's
the-
very
Everybody's yelling
respectful.
shit.
Unlike the Rocket League community that we know,
Oh, I know. Yeah, you piece of shit.
dropping the N word,
You
piece
suck,
of shit.
bro.
Yeah, it's
FF.
FF.
Your mama should have had an
Forfeit.
abortion.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that one. You look like
Oh, my
virgins.
gosh. Yeah.
Wait, what?
Oh, nothing. That's something. That's
You like virgins?
I don't mind virgins. They can be virgins.
So I watched changing subject. I watched an all female CS:GO tournament going on after you left,
That's cool.
and it was pretty cool. It was like this two like girl groups that were going up there, and they were like kicking ass, taking names and stuff like that.
Nice.
And it was I sat there and watched it for like a good 25 minutes.
Yeah.
because it was a very intense match. I wish that I kind of wish I got more into it other times than when I'm not at a thing like that. Because it is, I mean, it's kind of cool to be like, I'm watching sports right now. You know?
It's a
I'm getting
spectacle.
into it.
Yeah.
Sport.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
It's not like watching normal sports.
right.
Like it is. I mean, they've had many years to get that right. We're over here just like watching a video game.
Yeah.
On my screen.
I don't know. I still think it's classified as a sport. I hate it when like people that are really big into basketball, football, and they talk about games to me. Oh, it's not a sport. It's not this. And I was like, no. They practice every day. They take time out of their day to get to a point where they're a good professional. And I don't like that concept that this isn't a sport. If this isn't a sport, how is cheerleading a sport? How is this a sport? How is
Wait,
that
cheerleading is a sport?
Cheerleading is most definitely a sport. In my eyes,
I mean,
it is.
Poker's
Okay.
a sport.
Poker's a
technically,
sport,
so
yeah,
It's like, yeah.
technically, you- I
Bowling a sport. you
Bowling's
know?
a sport.
I think people get
Throwing darts
upset
is a sport.
because to them, sport is a physical thing
physical
that you
thing.
have to train your body
But
up.
is this not a physical thing, though?
Not
You gotta
really.
train your mind.
Train your mind.
That's a physical organ.
Yeah.
Hidden buttons.
It's like chess.
Yeah.
That's a sport.
Yeah.
Chess is a
Yes,
sport.
chess is a sport.
you
So
go.
we have defined it as
Any competitive
a sport.
play.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
to me, it's not even the competitive play. It's just how much time you put into it of any type of hobby. In my eyes, can be a sport.
Yeah.
It does
Yeah,
say
venture pain is a sport. Damn it.
Yes.
the definition of sport. The official definition of sport is an activity involving physical exertion and skill in which an individual or team competes against another for
Ha!
entertainment.
Chess sucks. No, I'm kidding.
So I think there's a lot of physical exertion that comes out of playing video games.
Depends what
Saying.
kind of person you are, yes.
Yeah, I
If you're
mean,
Travis, it's
I'm
definitely a
sitting there
sport.
playing a game and somebody beats you. I'm like, please assume.
Yeah, he's getting like very physical.
Yeah. But anyway,
Well, what I was saying is like the way that they present the sport on TV with commentators and stuff. I feel like they've had a lot more time to get that right.
yeah,
Oh,
100%.
Not that they aren't getting it right with esports and stuff like that, but I
Yeah.
feel like it's a different kind of thing. Like
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
I feel like we're still evolving.
They're
but
figuring
it's not
it
like
out.
it isn't good.
Yeah.
Like, it is
Yeah.
exciting to watch.
yeah,
This new wave of the future.
Yeah.
it was pretty fun. But as we were wandering around there, we checked out the BYOC section a little bit. Obviously, went through all the different like panels and stuff like, or not the panels, but all the different booths and stuff. There wasn't a lot there, but we did talk about or did see two games that we jumped in and played for a little bit.
Yeah.
First one of which I was very excited about, which was Rocket Rumble. That was one that you and I jumped into and played 2-player or whatever, and it was up to 4 players can
That's
play
the
this.
weird animal looking thing, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
You have weird animal looking things. And it is you have you basically just like go down this track, and it's like a defined track, and there's like items you can pick up like a Mario Kart or
Yeah.
whatever, and you can use those items to like
And it's like
Get-
above the
Slow down your
it's
people.
like-
slow
yeah.
down people.
Not
and
third
kill 'em.
person view, but like
it's like isometric view kind of almost,
You're
yeah.
looking down.
Yeah,
I
you're
don't
looking
like
down
that.
at it. Oh, I loved it. It was great.
It was a little
Yeah.
weird, but surprisingly fun.
Yeah.
Surprisingly
It
fun.
reminded me of a game I played a while back that was a single player game called Audio Surf on PC that allowed you to like pull your audio library. This is back before Spotify and Apple Music existed, so you just had your like pirated songs basically on your phone, on your computer, and you would be able to load in a song, and it would create a track to the beat of the song, and there would be like blocks that would show up on the screen that you had to like
Oh,
avoid
yeah,
and
yeah.
dodge in order to go through. So this was kind of like that because there was obstacles as you're navigating through the map that you had to like dodge and avoid and stuff like that. But ultimately your goal was to like knock out your other players because you could like sideswipe them and get into the walls and then use items to do other things. And then your goal was basically to do a bunch of damage and win the game. So you got points for both. So just winning the game didn't like necessarily count as like victory. You did get a shit ton of points at the end though, which I think that somebody had mentioned to them like, hey, you should fix that because you get too much points for victory. But
because I experienced that win. I
Yes.
was like in last place or like nowhere near the top, and these other two guys had been playing all the following day, so they were really good, or they knew way more about the game than we did, and somehow I came in first.
No shit.
Just
because of points.
Yeah, just because I scored those points.
Kind of like that, just because the fact is, like with like Mario Kart, you can collect those coins to hopefully win, but it doesn't seem like it affects that much, you know?
Wait, what?
Yeah, those coins you collect as you're going through adds up to your score. Did you not know this?
No.
That's the purpose of the
I
coins.
was like, why
Well,
I thought the
purpose of the
coins
coins
were
also-
to use them to unlock stuff.
no. The coins also, if you collect 10 of them in a match, it gives you a speed boost.
Oh, that
So
too.
if you maintain 10 of them on your character,
No
then
one's
you
ever
are-
told me this.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it doesn't affect you that much, you know? Like,
Yeah.
at the grand scheme of things, maybe to get, like, if you're tied for, like, 3rd or 4th or 28, it can help you get up, but not for first,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
If I'm focused on getting coins, maybe I'll win. you know?
I never told you because it gives me an advantage. So. I'm just kidding.
God, how long have you been playing the game? You did not realize that.
My whole life, apparently. It's
Oh, that's funny. But
not one of those things they tell you outright.
No, they don't.
no,
they
it's
just
not
fucking
clear.
throw you
There's
in
no
there.
tutorial for that. It's just
No.
like figure it out.
Because I thought you collect coins, and as you collect more coins, you start unlocking stuff. Just it's like a point system.
No, you pick that stuff up. You pick things up, and then the coins give you points.
Right. But
For
you
yourself.
take those coins and it adds to a pool of.
Oh yeah, for
Points
later
to
the
unlock
cosmetics
stuff.
and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah, it does that too. I think.
That's all I knew because this
Yeah.
obviously just kind of makes sense.
Yeah, no, but then it also gives you benefits.
Unlike a speed boost.
That makes sense. Yeah.
boost, collect 10 of them. Why stupid?
But yeah, Rock Rumble is pretty cool. So we're gonna talk to them. I want to kind of chat with them about having this game at
It's like they
our
chop
events.
off the animal's head and stick it on a robot body.
Oh yeah, they do.
So fucking weird.
Ooh, we should create lore for them.
Who? What?
We should create lore for them.
Like
How these things came to be.
That'd be cool.
Dumb.
They can
Yeah.
do.
They probably have one already.
Yeah.
Maybe.
No, they don't.
Who knows? But anyway, they reached out to me via email, so I want to get back to them and hit them up, and we'll figure something out to play. But it's a good game. The other game we played was a game called Trickshot.
Trickshot.
This was interesting. It's a local developer that built this game, and ultimately,
His hair came off.
the game.
Lego person.
This game is as if you are if you took Tony Hawk's Pro Skater and like Doom and had a baby.
Looks like Overset.
Sunset Overdrive.
Yeah, Sunset Overdrive.
It does have that vibe a little bit. It's definitely, they say it's like Doom. It's a lot slower, I think, than Doom. That was my thing. It's like it definitely isn't that, but it does have all the
Sure, it's
tricks
not
and
just you.
abilities you can do. Like all, it was
the game.
it's true. Yeah, because I'm a professional reviewer over here. So yes, I know these things.
Okay.
But
I have an idea for this game, but finish
Yeah,
up.
finish
Okay.
up.
So you basically like run around these arenas and you can like do tricks and stunts and stuff. You can like grind on rails and you can do flips and shit. And then you get a whole bunch of weapons that you can pick up, just like you do in Doom, where you can go around and like pick up a weapon. You can have up to 2 weapons on your person and use them to like shoot at other players in the game and just play like a team deathmatch or actually what we played was deathmatch style free for all in this arena based game. It was interesting set of mechanics. I mean, it was definitely like a new twist on the standard shooter that you're used to seeing, and it was fun. It had some issues that I gave to the developers and was like, I think you should fix this, especially whenever you get the trick shot. I think I may have offended somebody, but it's okay.
Oh,
Whenever you get the fully low leveled up meter, you can unlock the trick shot, which gives you like a special, like it's your special essentially.
Yeah.
But the text was in like a rainbow gradient across the thing,
And it's
it
like,
made me
wah,
cringe.
wah, wah,
Yeah, it
wah.
makes weird noise and shit like that. It was just bad design. And I told them that in the nicest possible way, and they were really excited about it. And I was like, "I'm sorry, it's just not good." But
it's just not good.
Rule one.
but everything else is
graphic design. Don't use the rainbow. That's what he told them.
yeah, I was like,
Cardinal
there's a
rule.
couple things that'll piss off graphic design, not piss them off, but a couple things that'll upset graphic designers is using the font Papyrus or Comic Sans and then using rainbow colors. Not that rainbow colors are bad, because I mean they can be used properly, you know, like Pride Month, and
Pride
things like
Month.
that,
Yeah.
you know? But like when you just like put
bigot.
rainbow for the fact of putting a rainbow in there, it doesn't work very well. You got to use it tastefully, and that was not used tastefully.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
Did
what Brett
that
told him.
in person?
Yeah,
Told
yeah.
that person?
This,
Yeah.
is, this is a recreation
nicer
of what
way.
happened.
Nice
at
way,
that
yeah.
moment. Hey, come here.
Bad. Rub his nose in it.
No, hey, they
rainbow.
They received it well. They received it well. I think that I'm hoping.
Do you
I would
think they'll
love to
change
see
it?
it happen. I hope so.
Brett's going to be like,
It needs a whole UI redesign. That's the problem. That's what it needs. I offered. I was like, hey, send me an email. I would love to help you guys like kind of fix the UI a little bit.
We're
for
never
free.
messaging
I
this
know,
guy
God.
ever
That's
again.
free advice, bro. That's
Hey,
good
that'll
shit.
be good, you know, like
You
stuff
offended
for
them.
us.
You
know?
offended them.
If they do fix it all.
Oh, yeah, that'd
yeah.
be great.
They can tag us in it. The inner
right,
gamer
yeah.
helped with the
Thanks
With
for all the
Brett's going to be
support.
like, I'm not with them. Just put my name on there.
Yeah. But yeah, this
Review,
game's
buddy.
coming out next year, so we got to play the alpha. The alpha's out now, but it's coming out next year, and it's done by a small team, and
Yeah.
they're doing pretty good with it.
nice.
What were you gonna say? You had some other ideas. You said you had some suggestions or something.
Yeah. Maybe they should focus more on the like skating to get points on top of killing people.
So like Tony Hawk Pro Skater, where you collect a lot of points for doing a grind for so long, or doing a kick flip. Can you do flips? Can you
Yeah.
do tricks and stuff?
Do
and
tricks,
shit?
Yeah, yeah, and that like regains your armor.
Oh, that's pretty
Yeah.
cool. That's an interesting concept.
So I feel like they're trying to focus on the shooting, which is fun. It's great. And where's that other game that's kind of like this? It came out. Oh no, it was the free to play that y'all played. You have the arena.
Roller Champions.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because the first time I went up there, I was like, oh, it's kind of. I asked them actually that too. It's like,
Oh, shit.
Because at first I thought it was roller derby, and then I realized no, it's on a skateboard. But it was very just kind of
What
similar.
is going on with the skating game shit?
Dude, I don't
remember that
know.
other game that you showed us?
Well, it's like that and like vampires right now. Vampires and skating
I
is
know.
like the
Just
shit.
everything.
Zombies and what else was popular back in the day? Zombies are dead now, and
Yeah, zombies not as much.
ever since Walking Dead. And then,
So we just switched from one undead to the next. Vampires.
Well, now we got
No,
like freaking
instead
space
of-
horror coming back all of a sudden.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
after we'll
That's
talk
gonna come
about it
back
a little
strong.
bit.
Space
yeah.
zombies.
Uh,
No, but I think if they kind of focused on one thing, which I mean, I think their skating.
is the skating pretty
pretty
fun?
good.
Like
I mean, it's.
It's
I'll say
it's
it's
simple,
subpar.
like-
Yeah, because it's simple.
it's on a skateboard, right?
Yes,
I was watching
It's like a
skateboard, yeah.
hoverboard.
hoverboard.
Yeah.
Okay. It looks cool. I agree with Brett on the text stuff, but
Like, because it doesn't feel like Doom at all. So maybe that should take a back seat to like, hey, I'm gonna try to do these tricks, but I'm gonna stop my opponent from getting points by killing them.
is that how they're promoting it? Is like a Doom game?
Yeah, Doom meets Tony Hawk.
Doom meets Tony Hawk.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's exactly
stupid
the
to
promotion.
say.
but the weapons don't feel like Doom at all. Like they
what
should be
I was about to say,
beefier.
Yeah, they don't
it
have
is-
as much oomph or pop that
doesn't
they need.
look
and
like
they're
it-
not fast enough either. That's the
Yeah.
thing. It's just it
Oh,
needs to
yeah,
be
yeah.
faster.
And isn't it a
Yeah.
third-person shooter too?
Yeah, it's third person. Yeah.
How's it anything like Doom?
Well, it's the whole. It's
because-
an arena level that has pickups. That's essentially what it is. Because like Doom
And
is
it's all
heavily around
PvP?
pickups of stuff.
Oh,
yeah.
I see. Okay, I'm picking it up.
I mean,
Ah.
I'm trying to get. For me, it's the gameplay. You know
Yeah.
what it does look like. I don't mind it's in third person because it's like Tony Hawk. Right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it should
helps
be
a lot.
if it's like a skater game. It
yeah,
should
when
be in
you're
third
skating,
person,
it
you
makes
know?
sense. Yeah.
So it'd be cool to like. I'm trying to get all these points, but if you die, you lose points.
I like-
and then the other person gets points for killing somebody. So you have this kind of like tug of war thing.
Right.
I like the fact of doing like tricks and stuff improves your armor. It just recharges it. Is that
Yeah.
what it does? That's pretty cool. Yeah. Because you can get away in a fight real quick and like, let me
Oh,
do
yeah.
an ollie. And then I got some shield back.
Yeah.
Go back into it. That's
Because
pretty
it seems like, they have a cool system or a decent system where, interesting system, trying to find the right word, where you can grind on the bars and start like grind on stuff.
Yeah.
And so, but apparently the longer you go, the harder, because you have to balance yourself.
Oh, you have to balance.
And it gets harder to balance.
Okay.
Because they don't want people to,
Just grind the whole
Yeah.
time. Grind away on the
I'm-
grind.
I misunderstood here. So air tricks give you ammo.
Oh, so it's
So
different.
different tricks give you different stuff. So air tricks give you ammo. Grinding tricks give you health.
That is pretty cool.
And then ground tricks, so just like jumping and doing ollies, gives you shield.
So instead of finding pickups, you have to
You're
kind
doing
of
tricks in order to get your health ammo
like
and
Doom.
stuff to stay
So
alive. Yeah.
my next question: what about the customization for the characters?
mean,
No,
It
we didn't get to
doesn't
touch
exist.
it. They didn't have that in there. I mean, they will. It's ripe for it.
Yeah.
They just it's
doesn't
so
exist.
early in the game right now. They're
It
just
looks
focused
cool.
on the map.
I
and
think I
stuff.
would probably.
It's definitely like I told them. I was like, I want them to have custom game match capabilities because this could easily be like what Splitgate is for us now.
And
Where,
they
like,
wanna
we
be
jump
the
in with
next
friends
Splitgate.
and have like a person thing.
Splitgate's
And I
so
don't
good.
know if he fully understood what I was saying with that because he was like, oh yeah, we're working on a dedicated server, blah blah blah. I'm like, I mean that's good, but I just want to make sure we can make a custom game. Which I'm thinking I don't think I even explained it to like custom games. I probably didn't explain it very well. But I
wrote
was
it
like, I
down.
want to like Splitgate where we can like have just set up a game lobby with our 8 friends and
Yeah,
bring them in
just
and play
play.
this game because I think this would be a great game for us to download and just jump into and just
Yeah, I
fuck
would.
around
I
for
would
a little bit.
play this game.
All right, I'm gonna say something. They're probably not gonna like it, but the reason Splitgate got so popular is because it was very similar to Halo.
And Portal.
And
Portal.
Yeah,
And this is Tony Hawk's and Doom. 2 games people love.
that is true too.
Yeah, but I just don't see it hitting the same way.
It probably won't, but I don't know.
See,
It
what
depends
they
on
did
how well
was
they promote it. I
It's
mean, that's-
Halo, and they threw a gimmick in
Yeah,
that spices it up enough where it's really fun.
I don't know.
But this does not. I mean, yeah, it's Tony Hawk,
Yeah,
but not very much Doom-esque in many ways.
to me,
I get the aspects that
Yeah.
are there, but
to me, I think it's going to do well just because how different it is.
yeah.
yeah,
It's a fresh new take on something that
I've been
no
wrong
one
before,
really-
so
Yeah.
you know.
man,
But I
wanna
get what
be
you're
right.
saying. Is like Splitgate had Halo meets Portal.
And people were craving
People
Halo.
yeah, at that time, people were really because Halo was supposed to.
Also
come
got
out.
to remember too, the last time we were at DreamHack, the premier game, multiplayer game there was Splitgate. And now look where it is. It's like
I still
become
don't
a
think
thing.
it's anywhere. I mean, it's a thing.
I
but
mean,
don't
people
think-
like it. People
Yeah.
play it. It's pretty. Let's
I'm
look
down
at
with it.
Steam charts.
Okay, cool. That's what I was gonna do.
Find out how many people are playing this shit. Yeah. Okay. It's not doing well.
Woo! Jason's right.
Oh man, yeah, you're right. You're right.
1733.
That's what I kind of figured. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, Splitgate's fun. I'm always down to play it. Always. It's like the only
You know-
PvP game that I enjoy playing. But
Halo gets launched.
yeah, and that's the
falls.
issue. But with this game, you don't have anything else coming out that's similar to this game. You know what I mean?
Right.
But also there's a caveat with that because you don't have anything to hype it up because Halo is about to come out and people are itching to play it, and this is so similar to Halo. But now with this game, there's nothing very similar to it. There is, but there's nothing coming out like another Tony Hawk, another
Yeah.
Doom. So it could work both ways.
Yeah.
Well, this
Just
is
have
not
to wait and
good
see.
news.
Is it going to be crossplay? Like,
We don't know yet.
Okay.
I would imagine they'll
I
make
would
it
hope
work
so.
crossplay, but yeah. All right,
Man,
let's
all-time high,
move on to our next
67,000.
topic of conversation.
oh,
here.
right. Sorry.
Keep us
Going. We got a lot of shit.
powering through. So next thing I want to talk about real quick, just to say, hey, we've talked about it, we've reviewed it, gone through it. Fan Expo. Got to talk about
Thought we
Fan
were
Expo.
talking about a
a little
game.
bit.
Fan Expo. It's
Yeah, we're
why I'm
gonna
dressed
talk-
up the way I am.
We're going to talk about games shortly, but we got to get through all of our con stuff here. Actually, we just talked about games. What am I saying? We just talked about games. So Dallas Fan Expo is going on this weekend. Today is Sunday as we're recording this, Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all you fathers out there.
Or
Shout
soon
out
to
to
be.
y'all.
Late Father's
Or
Day.
soon to be.
Yeah, soon to be.
Oh yeah, that's right. Late Father's Day as of now when you're listening to this. But Fan Expo is going on. Comic-Con here in Dallas. It's been pretty exciting and fun. Jason's going all 3 days because he's a psycho. In the best way.
kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not a giant fan at the expo. You're just a psycho.
Just a cycle there.
We went yesterday, wandered around quite a bit, saw a lot of things. It's pretty cool. But I'm going to let Jason talk about his experience on Fan Expo and all his thoughts and feelings of this year's Fan Expo.
Yeah, this one. This is the second time I've been to this one in Dallas. I usually go to the one all the way out in Phoenix, but it's not bad. The first time we went, I was super hungover because it was my bachelor party. I didn't want to be there.
That was great.
Yeah, it was great.
Oh shit! I forgot about
Yeah, you
that.
forgot about
was
that,
the
didn't
last time. Oh my god!
So this year was pretty cool. Brendan Fraser was out. A lot of My Hero, which is I'm dressed as Deku. If anyone knows,
If you're watching video,
yeah. If you're watching the video, yeah, I got to meet Brendan Fraser. We're going to meet the Trailer Park Boys today. Michael C. Hall was there. A lot of video game voice actors. Troy Baker's going to be there today. He's supposed to give a panel about talking about daughters and fathers and video games and all that jazz. I believe that's what the thing was. But either way, but no, it's been pretty fun. I enjoyed this con. It's fucking hot, which I was in full makeup yesterday. So if you're a cosplayer, you know that gets bad.
You just have a flashback?
Real bad.
Just makeup everywhere.
Real bad.
And then Brett got an opportunity to go to one panel of, who was it again?
Nerdrotic and Geeks Plus Gamers, and saw them give a talk about just like growing a channel and stuff like that. So it was pretty interesting to hear people who came from like retail. Like one of them owned a comic book store. One of them just came just worked retail. And then they started up these channels, and they're like really, really popular now. I mean, they got like over 500,000 subscribers and stuff like that. Sounds like they really have a lot of hot takes on a lot of things, which I mean, they basically like speak their mind and say what they like, say the things that people are probably thinking that they aren't saying. And these guys just say it. And there was a huge following of people in there. Everybody there was like big fans. And there was one guy that drove 7 hours to see them. Another person said he drove 15 hours. So a lot of travel to get there and find these people.
Yep.
And
Kind of crazy.
it is.
I like these guys, and I watch a lot of their stuff, but I don't know if I would drive 7 hours to see them. I mean, heck, they're in my backyard. I don't want to. I'm not going to go over there.
But I want anybody listening to totally feel free. If you want to come to one of our meetups, you're welcome to drive 7-8 hours. I will buy you beers.
I'll buy you beer.
If you drive 7-8 hours, I'll buy you drinks all night.
Yeah, just because I won't do it doesn't mean you don't have to.
So I do have like 3 tips for like Comic-Con stuff. If you ever go to a fan expo, Comic-Con, or whatever, the first tip is to pick a day, and I recommend the very first day to not go in cosplay and just explore. Visit the exhibit hall, see stuff to purchase, you know, shit like that, because you want to do it on the first day. Because the second day, fucking nightmare. Everything's going to be sold out that you wanted or you were hesitant about. Go on first day, non-costume. Really? Yeah.
Wow.
It gets fucking bonkers on Saturday.
People
Sunday kind of dies
wait,
down.
Wait for Sunday, then get the deals.
Yeah, wait for Sunday to get the deals on stuff. But if
all
you
your
want
stuff's
something,
going to be gone.
Yeah, if you want something right then and there, first day, always.
Dang, that sucks. That sucks.
And always have a plan, you know, and bring like a Comic-Con cosplay repair kit, because Sam and I have like 6 of them, and sometimes shit gets damaged, sometimes things get lost.
I feel like that would be a great business opportunity.
There's people out there that actually
I was like,
cosplay.
I would have a mobile cosplay unit when I'm at Comic-Con and advertise like, if you need your cosplay shit fixed, come find me. I'm wearing this. Whatever.
Yeah, they have like a sign above their head, and like they have a little post-it board.
That's clever.
Like
yeah.
Comic-Con first aid kit. You know, you just run over there and get something.
How much
fixed.
they charge?
Oh, I don't know. Some of them do it for free. Some of them like, you can give me $5 for the materials or whatever, and they'll fix it right then and there. They have hot glue guns, sewing kit, whatever you need to fix something. So
Wait, how do they make it work? They have batteries with them or something?
There's outlets in a building.
Okay,
you just go to an outlet. You plug it in. So,
you know how many times I look for outlets there? Never.
And then biggest thing is always hydrate. Drink a lot of water.
So
I've
much
seen
hydration.
multiple people pass out. And just also, you know, with cosplay, there is a lot of attractive people in cosplay. Act very professional.
Don't touch.
No touchy touch, you know. that's
cosplay
like a big,
is not consent.
Yes, that is the biggest issue with cosplay is people think, oh yeah, I can, you know, hug up on this one, just grab right here and just take a photo like this and squeeze. Just be respectful.
Use me.
You know, just be respectful. I can't stand it. I had like 3 people grab my ass once, and I did not like that.
Sorry.
Yeah, I was dressed up like Captain America, and I had
Sorry,
3
grab your ass.
older females.
America's
ass. I was like, motherfucker.
That's going to be $5.
It's going to be $5.
I have to ask you one question, Jason.
Yeah.
Very important. You probably haven't heard this yet. Why so serious?
Oh my God. And I appreciate people like that. So another example of that, what Brett's mentioning is yesterday I was dressed as the Joker, a Renaissance themed Joker, and I had about 10 people ask me why so serious. It gets to me every once in a while. And then one year I was dressed up as Captain America. And
I'm sorry. Hold on.
what?
I mean, do you snap at these people and they're like, "See, you're serious." You're very serious
I
right
just
now.
smile and move on. And some people get in character too much. So I saw Jason Todd, and I was dressed up as Joker. He's like, I remember the crowbar, and getting all into it. I was like, yeah, whatever. And I keep moving.
I'm gone.
Just be respectful. And then, like I said, I was Captain America one year, and this is around the time that a comic book came out that Captain America was actually a secret agent for Hydra. And everyone kept telling him, Hail Hydra, Hail Hydra, Hail Hydra. And just kept fucking bombarding me with this stuff because it just came out. I'm like, oh my God, this is getting annoying. And then finally someone said it, and I was like, language. That's all I said. And it was the best fucking comment ever. Everyone stopped talking to me after that.
Nice.
But yeah,
It's amazing.
just,
You gonna throw your shield at him?
someone kicked my shield once. Yeah. And it
That's
wasn't even
bullshit.
my a very expensive one, the heavy one. I bought
goodness.
this like one that's made out of fiberglass, and I'm walking around, and this guy just ran up, and I had the shield like right like midway, and he just fucking kicked it, and he's just like, I thought it was made out of vibranium. He was clearly intoxicated, and I had my baby sister right next to me. I put the shield down and I fucking grabbed him. I was about to beat his ass, and that's what I'm saying. These guys are dressed up like the characters. Don't, if they're playing around with you, it's fine, but don't do stuff to them. They're there to have a good time as well. They're just like you, and that's what annoys me.
What's wrong with these people?
People get excited, man.
That excited? You go and kick someone's prop? Like,
Yeah.
dude, you're literally clearly
my
insane.
mom.
Yeah,
My
that
mom
makes
was
sense.
with me, and she had to pull me off a little bit.
Maybe they were hoping it would have like flung up against the wall and bounced back.
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
But anyways, Fan Expo.
Fan Expo
You
was
sure
pretty
you want to
cool.
go?
Also ran into, it was cool. I saw Carolina Ravassa, who we had on the podcast before. She's the voice of Sombra in Overwatch, and she's also one of the voices of a character in Valorant now.
Yeah, and she totally remembered Brett.
She totally did not remember me. Well, actually, because we never met in person personally. We
Yeah,
just met
Brett
on the
wasn't there.
podcast.
Yeah, that's when.
so I had my accident.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was I was in the hospital.
Bad time, sorry.
Hey, you fucker.
No, it's fine. He doesn't remember it.
He doesn't remember it.
Yeah. But it was cool. So I mentioned us and dropped a few hints to remind her of who we were, and she did remember some of the stuff, and remember the fact we did a YouTube video, because the YouTube video is like one of our top viewed videos. So
That's right.
But yeah, she's doing
check
some
it
really
out.
great things. She's actually about to be in a movie with Troy Baker. So that
a
premiered
movie with Troy
last
Baker?
night. Yeah,
We actually got an invite to it.
Troy Baker is in a
Troy
movie?
Baker is in a movie with her.
Troy Baker's going to be in the Last of Us movie or a TV show.
Yeah.
They brought in him and then the girl that played Ellie. No,
Yeah,
yes,
very
the girl that
nice.
played Ellie. So they're going to play other characters in
And
it.
also, she told us, I don't know if we can talk about it, but I'm going to. But she told us in February time frame, she's
fall.
working. Fall? Oh, fall. I keep saying February.
Sometime in fall, yeah.
Sometime in fall, she's currently working on a big video game project.
Unannounced game.
Unannounced game.
So
So,
we'll have it
Wow.
around that time.
yeah.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, she
Stay
told us.
tuned.
She told us wait off on, she'll hit
Telling
us up.
people about it.
Telling people about it. Oops. No, she said just wait off. And Brett got her email contact, or we gave her ours.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
We're in contact.
We're in contact, so we'll have her on for that.
Side
eventually.
note, I have her number because we need to keep contact with each other when we were in South by.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Very
how she
nice.
met up with us.
Yeah, that's what she talked about. She was just
Probably
like,
not her number
the
anymore, but-
Hispanic guy and the chick. We went out and drank. I was like, talking about Austin, Hispanic guy.
She remembers me, Hispanic guy.
Didn't remember Brett.
Yeah.
I said we never met in person. It's okay.
She's like, you're another creep, aren't
You're
you?
another creep.
You don't remember.
You're stalking me. That's how we met.
Oh, shit. Hey, don't break your
Yeah.
thing, man. You
That's what you
cosplay.
get. Anyway,
did you
so
make
Fan
that?
Expo is pretty
No,
cool.
I didn't fucking make it. You think I'm that creative? Yeah, put it on.
Oh my gosh.
Put this.
For those listening, Austin is about to put on
Put it on.
this mask thing. Oh my god. Is that real? Is that part of the head?
Yeah, it's part of the head. That's his whole outfit.
That's stupid.
I was upset because they didn't make so I can actually wear it because I thought it'd
Yeah.
be cool to wear.
Yeah.
Can you take a photo real fast?
Yeah, I can.
We're stopping this podcast for my pleasure.
Doing it live. Doing it live. What a dork.
Dork.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
There we go.
You gotta post that on our Instagram.
Yeah.
That's pretty good content right there.
All right. Sorry.
All right,
We're back.
Cool. So Fan Expo happened. It was
Yeah.
really cool. We did that. We did Dreamhack. Really cool and exciting. Definitely recommend checking out both of those for Dreamhack if you
Best
like
podcast
esports.
ever.
Definitely go into Fan Expo if you love nerdy shit. And yeah, if you're ever going out there, let us know.
Oh my God, perfect.
Let us know, everybody. Oh my God, what the hell is going on with Austin?
You gotta be careful.
Muzzling myself.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, wait, we got games to talk about.
Yeah, we got games.
All right, so let's move into the games here. All right,
It's a 3-hour long segment.
Jason,
Woo!
you've been playing something lately.
Yes,
Tell
I
me
have.
all about this game. First, what is this game you've been playing?
Okay, for some odd reason, I had the urge to pick up Sniper Elite 5.
Sniper Elite
And
5.
I don't know why. I just watched a little bit of the gameplay and I was hooked right away. And we're just getting off the lull of, for us, I mean, the lull's been down for it, but the Ghost Recon Breakpoint. This game, from what a lot of people told me, because they made 5 of them, somehow it's doing
Like that blows my mind.
outstanding. The storyline is shit. The game cinematics and all that is shit.
Nazi's bad. Right?
Like, yeah, Nazi's bad. That's all you need to know. But the game is, that part is not that great. It's pretty much garbage. Like, the storyline is just not there. It's not entertaining. It's not caring for any of the characters. But where this game shines the most is the gameplay.
You guys are fucking idiots.
The gameplay is where it's at. I just enjoy going to a base or in any map area and just wiping out enemies as slow as possible. And this game is extremely slow because you're a sniper. You're supposed to be a sniper. So you're not supposed to be running and gunning and all that, which at first I didn't get until I got mowed down by a bunch of Nazis. I was like, all right, I need to really plan my attacks. I need to figure out where everyone's at, because you get a little icon of where they're at, like a big white bubble, I would say, or a fog of war type thing. And whenever you actually mark them with your scope or your binoculars, you can actually see their location. But there's a caveat to that. Once you have them in sight and they walk out of sight, they disappear again. So the game is very brutal. I'm playing on normal now. I'm going to up the difficulty where the bullet drop, I have bullet drop now, which I have whenever I hold my breath or whatever, I can actually line up the bullet drop of where it's going to be, or I can adjust the sights on how far I want the bullet to go. Sound, you'll have planes flying by or anything like that, and you can mask the sound of your shot with a plane flying by, a tank blowing up, or a car engine backfiring, the muffler or whatever. Besides that, the game goes in pretty detailed on how you equip your sniper rifle. You'll find customizations for it. You're allowed to carry 3 weapons, but those 3 weapons that you're allowed to carry are on you at all times. You can't swap them out. You can pick up enemies' weapons with your second hand and hide your sniper or whatever. But once you use that weapon, that's it. You just drop it and be done with it. You can't re-equip it or anything like that. You just carry it.
Yeah.
I also unlocked a feature where you can actually take ammo from the weapons that you need, so you can have more ammo for your 3 main guns. But yeah,
Testicle shot?
oh yes. So here's the biggest thing about this game. Whenever you get a really good shot, you can line it up on whatever body part.
Yeah,
It'll
kill cam, right?
Kill cam, basically. It'll slow down the bullet and it does this beautiful cinematic, watching the bullet just turn and then slowly go inside someone. Through their eyeball, through their brain, through their throat. You'll see the bones just fly out of
So
it.
should I go forward or
And
backward?
then
on
if you
this
get
video?
a testicle shot, you actually see the bullet go through, go to their little bitty balls and just explode.
Oh my God.
Is this it? Oh.
So on multiplayer, it does the
doesn't-
quick shot quick.
I
If you
see.
fast forward towards the endish, I think,
just
or
you.
midway, it's just me, midway. But the game is just, gameplay is so fun. I really, really enjoyed the gameplay. But my biggest issue, there you go, that's a good one. My biggest issue with the game, there is some bugs in there that the AI are not that smart sometimes, but they are. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Sometimes they'll get stuck in a loop of they'll find a dead body, but they know where you're at, so they're trying to search for you, but they see a dead body. It's all clear, and then they're all alerted. It's fucking crazy. But I do enjoy just the gameplay of this game because you can do so much shit. And it's not an open world game either. There's open maps. So each map you go to, It's a different level. And you have side missions in there as well that you can accomplish to increase your rating for that whole mission. So the rating is a 3-star system. It'll tell you how well you did in stealth, just combat in general, or just sneaking around. You can actually go through each level without killing anyone to accomplish the main goal. And that's like, I'm not doing that. I love the kill count so much that I just constantly just do that over and over and over again.
So is that the fog of war you see?
Yeah, so on the mini map, you'll see like a fog of war, like just a white, barely visible area where you think the enemies are at. And that took me a while to get used to because you can barely see it on the mini map. As you see right there, you'll see like a little white thing, and those are enemies. So you can also, you have assassination contracts you can do, and you can do it almost like a Hitman style, which I introduced, where you can poison someone's cup and they'll drink it, or you can drop a chandelier on someone's head or a gargoyle. But besides that, the game's entertaining. It does get repetitive a lot, but each level they just throw more enemies at you.
I'm gonna play this at the station.
Dude, it is fun, and it is on Game Pass. So if you don't want to waste your money on it, and this is the most...
I love saying that.
Yeah, I know. This is the most improved system because now, from what I understand in this one, you can actually climb certain areas.
Put down a mine?
Yeah, I did, but watch this. I get... So the mine thing pisses me off. I set up... on the last stream, I set up a mine to blow up something. I didn't set it up in the right spot. And he drove right over it. And I'm like, God damn it. I was just like, what the fuck? And someone left a comment, well, that worked well. And I was just like, son of a bitch. So I had to get, so you can set up stuff like this, you know? Like if you kill someone, you can,
boom.
Yeah, I know.
Should have killed you.
You can if you kill someone, you can hide a grenade underneath their body. So whenever someone comes search for it, they'll fucking blow up basically. And it also does the slow-mo in the blow-up phase too. So the slow-mo, you'll see the shrapnel hit them and all this stuff. Fucking phenomenal. The main thing I like doing in this game is shooting someone and they're down, they're about to go unconscious and they're screaming for help. So that leaves me bait right there. So as he's screaming for help, the enemy Nazi would come by and try to revive him.
Yeah,
so that just gives me more shots to kill. So they're constantly coming over there to revive someone. And I'm like, oh, no, not today. And just pop, pop.
Wow.
But this game is, the gameplay is where it's at. I skip over the story half the time because it's just garbage. It's just, the storyline's just
fun
shit.
To move up slow, engage.
Move up slow.
I saw you have like machine guns and shit too, which is kind of cool that you can like do close range stuff if you want
the SMG that I have right now, later on throughout the game.
Silenced?
Yeah, I have a silencer on it. So whenever you go to the customization area, it'll tell you all the stats to the gun. Like if someone can hear it in a certain range, this is the range. So you can actually judge it off there. Wow. And I've been sticking with these two guns. I've just been upgrading them, adding stuff to it, trying to improve my best loadout. I use my sniper rifle a lot to, especially if I walk up on an enemy base, I just scope everyone out, take them down one at a time. If they don't see you, they'll start looking for you. But once they see you, it's kind of fucking on. You are squishy. I can tell you that much. But
makes sense. You have no armor.
Yeah, you have no armor. But and then I jumped into the PvP. That is boring as fuck. A bunch of snipers camping out and just shooting each other. It is boring as fuck. Like, don't like it. They did add in a new feature where if you're playing a campaign and you have it turned on, another player can jump in your game and actually attack you, kind of like the death loop situation.
I gotcha.
And
Dark Souls, Demon Souls.
The only ability that you don't have playing as the enemy sniper, as the Nazi sniper, is that you can't pull out your binoculars to hunt them down. But you can tell your AI teammates, hey, be on alert, and they'll look for them for you. So I got one kill out of that one. The second time I played, I fucking got demolished. The dude snuck up on me because I didn't even see him on the map or anything because you have no idea where he's at.
Dick shot.
Yeah, I tried on this one. I don't think it worked out. And then Sam started getting upset with me because I kept trying to do dick shots the whole time. I did get one shot. So the one shot I'm very proud of, and I didn't save it. I got a headshot that went into a dick shot.
Oh.
Fucking
Wait,
glorious.
Like you pierced through somebody's head and then went to somebody's dick behind them?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So like they were just lined up perfectly and you have to find the right angle. And I just lined it up, back of the head, and I shot. And I didn't realize the bullet went through and it kept going because you see the shrapnel of the bullet and hit that dude right in the dick. I was just like, yes.
And then
that was
he
awesome.
died from that.
Oh, yeah, he died from
He
that.
bled out from his detached balls.
The side missions, the missions kind of get repetitive, but what makes this game is just running around shooting people, and that's it. As soon as you find like a good sniper point, you can just do it all day because they'll keep running. They're so stupid. Like, there's a shit ton of dead bodies over here. Let me investigate. What's going
So is there like ever like a big base with lots of people, or are they all pretty well scattered around?
So in this mission that I'm doing now is mission 7. There's a lot of people here, and there's a lot of armored people, and I think there's 3 tanks.
Okay.
So this mission's very, very difficult. And
Yeah.
I had to restart it because I jumped on Sam's game, and I actually invited her to a game and select a mission, and it kind of fucked up my save progress.
Yeah.
So I have to go back and play. But yeah, it's a good game. Like,
So you'd recommend it?
I recommend it on Game Pass. But if you want something that's kind of like Ghost Recon, but more zero technology, and you're actually hunting down people, yeah, this game's fun. It took me a while to get the hang of it. That I can't just run in, gun and gun, run and gun.
Yeah,
but it's fun. It is. I played it for hours and hours and hours, and supposedly the campaign is 12 hours long. I got the DLC for killing Hitler, so that's my last mission. Even though in this storyline, Hitler's already dead, and the Nazis are trying to come back from that. So they're trying to come back, and they have this secret weapon called the Kraken.
Oh.
But
not
yeah,
good.
okay.
Oh, this is a great spot right here.
it is a great spot, but no enemies because they're all inside the base. You'll have that happen a lot where you feel like, oh, this is a great spot right here. But they do that shit on purpose.
What the heck was that? Looks like a guy.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. And I thought that was a guy. I'm like, where the fuck are they? Because I know they're in there because you'll see like the white bubble of fog right there.
Yeah.
And I know they're there. So you have a focus meter, which allows you to hear
That's cool.
a certain distance and see where they're kind of at.
Oh, there they are.
But once you use that focus meter, your heart rate goes up because it's just bumping.
Yeah.
And once that goes all the way up, your shot, your stable
That's not stealthy.
is way the fuck off. Yeah, no, I said fuck it, grenade. So
They're not dead.
no.
How does a grenade
This
not
is-
kill people?
I didn't throw it far enough. It'll go red whenever I'm in the range. I was just trying to move them around. But the grenade it's pretty fun to
nice.
just fuck around with. Later on through this gameplay, I killed like 4 of them in one hit. But yeah, it's just the killing. The gameplay in general is just fun.
That's cool.
Yeah, I just love it. And I think this game is really meant for co-op because when Sam and I started playing, I was having a blast. She wasn't because she loved her technology that she had with Ghost Recon.
Yeah.
Plus, she was super tired, and I was just like, all right, fuck it, I'll just stream it by myself. And I was just like, this is kind of, I don't want people to watch me play this, but people were enjoying it. So here we go.
Oh.
Mouse shot, baby. Oh. So that's one of the complaints I have is like, you know, in The Last of Us, when you shoot someone, you see like a limb fall off or something like that. I felt like they could have added this in there because that would have been pretty cool. You know, you shoot someone's face. And
Make
you
it very
actually
Mortal
see-
Kombat-y.
Yeah, you walk
Oh,
up
yeah.
to
Oh,
the
yeah.
body because once you walk up to the body, it's just NPC just laying
dead
there,
body.
dead body. You know, you don't know how exactly because it'll say limb falls off or whatever. And it's like, I want to see that. I want to see it fucking fly off.
Like, if we're
You
gonna
wanna see,
make
like, a limb
Sniper
over here,
5,
the body
Yeah.
over here, yeah.
But
that's where they saved on budget.
But this
Cool.
game is, you have to be stealthy. There's a little bit of Hitman concepts into it, and I'm enjoying it. Like, I want to play it right now.
C4.
Awesome. Well,
Play it. I have to play it.
next game to talk about here is a brand new game that just came out on Nintendo Switch.
Woo!
And that is Mario Strikers Battle League, everybody. This is a new 5-on-5 soccer-like game where it's called Strike, where there's no rules. It's basically like NFL Blitz, but with soccer. And you run around a map,
Mario.
and you have to like hit shit into the goal and get points in shit. So I downloaded and played it. This is a full price game on the Switch, as they always are. And you can come in here, and there's a tutorial training mission at the beginning that gets you acclimated to all the different rules. There is way more rules to this than I thought there was, because you first learn how to pass, you learn how to make goals. And what's interesting about this game that I didn't realize was going to be a thing is that the goalie on both sides is like just an AI player always. So you're just sitting there like watching like the AI. You basically have to try and cleverly position your characters to aim for a goal to hit it past the goalie, or like knock the goalie off. So then you come in with a secondary shot to like hit it in the goal and attack that way. But you have your 5 characters running around the map, and each character has different abilities and things like that, which I did not expect either. So there's, I think, I want to say 9.
Is it 4v4?
5v5.
Well, not counting the goalie. Like if you're playing with
yes, yeah.
online or something.
Yeah, if you're playing
you can
online,
only
it's
play
4
a
players.
striker and not a goalie.
Correct. You're right.
Wow, that's lame.
Yeah, so it's basically up to 8 players can play. So your team is made up of 4 people, and you can do local multiplayer. You can do the same console, local wireless, or online play. And you can even have up to 3 other systems hooked up to the same game and have 8 players total in that fashion.
Get fucked.
Look him go. Look him go.
So there's
animations.
items. There's items in this game.
Gosh.
That's really interesting. So one of the things that we're watching a video right now, but one of the things each character can do is a thing called a hyper strike. And a hyper strike is a special ability after you like level up a certain point that is unique to a player. And then they're able to make an intense shot that is like leveled up really high, and you have to like time it just right, and it creates this like ultimate animation to try and make a goal really
Very
well.
Street Fighter.
Yeah, very Street Fighter.
I like it.
So as you're moving around the map and stuff like that, you can, you have your standard like pass button that's just B. You press B and it'll pass the ball. You can do a lob pass. It kind of like hits the ball up in the air over to the other player. And then your shoot is just A. So you just press A to shoot, and that will shoot into the goal. And then there's also like you can hold down a button to do like a charge shot. And then you can even like hold down, I forgot which button it is, but you can like kind of aim your shot a little bit too, and basically like hit high, hit low, hit to the left, hit to the right to try and like, get past the goalie in some capacity. There's also items on the field. So you can go and pick up items that you just press X on the gamepad, and that will launch the item that you have, basically the first item in the list. You can have up to 2 items on your person at one time, or on your team at one time.
Okay.
And you also, when you're playing single player by yourself, you can control all 4 of the players. So you press L to swap through the different players and navigate around.
Okay.
When you aren't in control of the ball, the main goal is to like get the ball back from the team, and that's with the tackle. So you can go up to them, and you can tackle people down, knock them off. You can actually push people into the edges of the field, and there's an electric fence there, and then it stuns them for a little bit.
Oh,
so you
shit.
push them into the fence, and they're like, "Rrr," and then you get the ball back.
Out of
and you can
bounds.
go out there and like, start attacking and stuff like that. So there's a lot of like diversity into the gameplay that I didn't expect to be there. Each character has different benefits and, bonuses and buffs and stuff like that. There's probably, I want to say 10, maybe 12 characters in here. So you got your characters you're familiar with: Mario, Luigi, Waluigi, Bowser, Donkey Kong, Wario, Rosalina, Toad. I think there might be like one. Oh, Peach is in here. So the
Is it 3-on-3?
It's
4-on-4.
It's 4-on-4
technically.
Okay, but is it only
it's
2 people
5-on-5 with the goalie, but
Yeah,
it's
minus the
4-on-4 otherwise.
But is it just one person playing the whole team?
It depends on what you're playing. You can have up to 4 players on a team that manage it. But if you're playing by yourself, you're controlling all 4 players.
Right.
On the
So
field.
it's technically 2v2. Technically, because if you have...
You have 2 people playing, controlling both teams.
Okay, I see. So they can... Okay.
Right?
Yeah,
Wait.
So you have 4 people,
4 players on each
versus
team.
2. And they
But you
can
have
swap
one
out.
person.
Yeah.
Or you can have 8 people and have 4 versus 4.
Okay.
Oh, so you can have it.
You
Okay.
can have- you
you
can
can
have
have 8
everybody doing-
people
yeah.
controlling one person.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Got it.
So the game supports up to 8 players.
That's
okay.
cool.
Yes.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
by default, like when you're just playing by yourself, you're just controlling.
We need
the
to
4
play
people
this
on your
at one
team.
of our
I was going to
events.
say, is it something that people could get the hang of?
Yeah, I mean, if you get the basic controls are shoot, pass, pick up, or throw an item. So yes,
Okay.
there's a lot more complexity after you get into it. But yeah, you can definitely do that. Like there's a dash mechanic. There's a lot of like passing maneuvers that have to be done.
You can just punch people?
Yeah, that's the tackle basically.
Jesus.
We should start doing like how we did with Killer Queen Black. Like I think people really liked the concept of it.
Well, it's even got its own tournament thing built into it, so you can
even
do
better.
a tournament
Yeah, that's
run.
awesome.
Be nice is that kind of do the same thing, but like really test the waters and see what people like more of. So we can get people like into some of these games. It could be something that we can play a lot more.
Yeah.
Especially when we go out there.
Always have a regular game that they come to
go
expect.
into.
People know like instead of having like
all
the regular games are awesome, but I think
yeah, this will be fun.
it is intimidating because I mean it looks
like a lot going on.
yeah. But I think this is something that more people will get involved with because it's more sports like,
Yeah.
less I don't know arcadey game like. People like
Yeah.
sports games. I know.
Yeah.
This will be fun.
Yeah, no, it's a fun game. There's also upgrades for every character, so you can jump in and like as you play, you get coins and shit, and you like have a progression system, and you can unlock more upgrades for your character that are both cosmetic benefits as well as technique. Like they change the way your character operates.
I kind of want to buy this game now.
Yeah, so some characters have like their preferential is towards speed. Others are preferential for like strength. So like obviously Bowser and Donkey Kong are like the strongest characters that can like do the most damage, and they have an easier chance at knocking a player down as soon as they go and tackle them. Whereas like somebody like Toad is going to have a harder time. They might be able to get the ball away from them, but they're not going to knock them down. So you want to build your team makeup to match like to kind of have a nice well-rounded team with that. But then when you upgrade your character, you get to change that a little bit, and you also get a visual change as well to your character that unlocks over time.
Okay.
And then there's so you have quick battle you can do. So that's just like jump into a game. There's cup battles that have different cups that are tournament matches.
Yeah.
You just keep playing until you win. And each cup has a different focal point. So you'll have teams that are like just really good at shooting, or you'll have teams that are really good at passing. And that's like the focus that you're getting into. And you play through that. I will say every game I played so far, I've lost against a computer. So it's very hard. So I'm hoping when I play against humans, it's easier, but these freaking computers are like really, really good at just like moving the ball around really, really fast. So that kind of pissed me off, but otherwise it was great. And there's even also a strikers club where you can build another game mode that you can band together with up to 20 strikers online and compete against other clubs for points. So you can basically create a clan and then use that clan can then compete in tournaments.
That's cool.
To build and grow and get better in the club. And it's a seasonal based game system. So that's their ongoing content is you form a club or join a club, and then that club can like compete just like you would in like a real like soccer league World Cup.
Does this game have like a season pass or anything?
I think it's going to have a season pass of some capacity, because they say that there's a new season that's starting up soon. I don't know what that's going to entail, but I'd imagine they'll probably add some more cosmetic upgrades as well as more characters and things like that.
Looks better than FIFA.
I'm gonna go pick it up today.
Yeah, it's
kinda
much
want
better than
to.
FIFA. Yeah, it's pretty fun.
So if you throw someone into the barriers, they get shocked.
Yep, stuns them and they drop the ball.
I like it.
Yeah,
About to get fucked.
different charge shots and things like that. Yeah,
I'm not into sports games, but I can get into this.
Yeah.
Well, and it was cool too how they have so much of like the sports aspects to it. Like, you know, after a shot's done or whatever, like you have these like instant replays that come into play, and I mean that all that stuff is really interesting. And I didn't expect that to be part of this. I mean, it basically feels just like a FIFA game. Yeah. 'Cause I was playing actually FIFA. I downloaded FIFA because it was free last month.
Yeah.
I downloaded it and was playing it for a little bit. I was like having a good time, but I think I like this better. Although I suck more at this game. So that's the hard part. But it's fun. It's pretty cool. They did a good job with it. It's very, like I said, way more complex than I expected.
So whenever you say you collect an item, can any player use that item once you collect it? Okay.
Yeah, it's a team based item.
Got it.
Yeah. So each team can have
Can you
two
do,
items equipped at a time.
2v2,
I can imagine
I
so.
think you can.
like one person controls two people.
I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't quote me on that.
All right,
I
I'll look
did
at
see.
it.
I was watching a stream with Kind of Funny, and they said that the way that the local multiplayer worked was not what they expected. So there's something with the way that you can connect players. I don't know if it's that if you're on one console, you can only be on one team, and then you can't like split people between teams or something, without a second console there. I'm not sure if there was something there that they were having issues with that they were kind of pissed off about, potentially. I'm not sure. But it says here on their website that a player can bring along a secondary striker on the same system or pair up 3 systems. Wait, 8 players can go for the goal on one Switch locally with online and local wireless. A player can bring along a secondary striker on the same system or pair up with up to 3 other systems. 2 players per system, 8 players total. So,
just the one?
Yeah.
Okay.
But, I mean, you have to listen to it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I just wanted to find it.
Yeah, Mario Strikers, Battle League, made for everybody. Single system 1 through 8, local wireless 2 through 8, online 1 through 8. It's there's no campaign here. It's just like cups and tournaments and shit like that. So pretty cool.
Nice.
All right, then.
Cool. Last game we got to talk about. Austin, I'll let you take this one over.
All right.
What have you been playing?
I started playing V Rising.
What the fuck is V Rising?
It's a vampire game, survival game. Yeah, it's basically Diablo, kind of meets Valheim, where you go around and you try to survive and you build up your base and
Against
level
vampires,
yourself up.
or are you a vampire?
You are a vampire.
Okay, cool.
And you can have up to 10 people in a match. No, sorry, you can have up to 20 people in your game.
What?
And you can create clans, so you can have servers that are PvP or PvE. So PvE, I don't think you can attack your, other vampires, but this is kind of cool mix of stuff.
Okay.
Unlike Valheim, but I've been enjoying it. It's been pretty fun. You jump in there and they give you a list of objectives for you to complete to like kind of go through a tutorial phase, and then but the whole time you still get all these objectives to help you build up your base, and you start learning stuff about the world and how items are like crafting and finding it's kind of like a bounty. What do you call it, Brett? The ones where you have to go find people.
Bounty?
It's kind of like a bounty system.
like
you could track
an
to find
assassination contract or something.
Yeah, something like that, where you go and find these powerful people in the world, and then through them, you're able to suck their blood, and they give you new things to build at your base, new recipes to build, and give you some kind of ability that you can swap out. And so this is really cool. I was intrigued by the Valheim kind of look and the kind of feel of Diablo all at the same time. But then having like going in, I feel like the progression of starting out, having nothing, getting your base going, understanding that concept, and then moving forward to like attack these higher level people and finding all the stuff you need to make better armor.
I like the look of
it's
it.
It's very consistent. Opposed to like, I feel like in Valheim, there's certain points where like you get to a certain spot and you're like, okay, I'm stuck because I got to go out and I got to search for certain things, and I might have to travel to another island to find those things and set up a whole new base and have a portal system, and that gets really complicated. Fun, but complicated. And this I felt like is a lot more simple in the way everything's laid out for you. And I think that could also be a bad thing here because obviously at a certain point, because I think it's still in beta.
Yeah,
and at a certain
early
point,
access.
I feel like there's not going to be enough content here to keep people going. But I think there's enough here where it is fun to play, especially if you can get friends involved as well. So yeah, I've been diving into that. I've been having a blast. I don't know how many hours I put into it. Probably like 8, something like that. But what do you think, Brett?
Yeah, I liked it pretty well. It was after
Huge
playing.
I was about to say, Jesus.
After what?
Huge map.
Oh yeah. After playing about 3 hours of it, I started to feel it was getting grindy, very grindy, and that was kind of a concern for me. I love the how easy it is to kind of learn how to play, like understanding the crafting, understanding the build mechanics, understanding just like the general combat system, because like your character is cool in that, your character doesn't just have weapons, like he has like special abilities that you can use as well. And as you like progress through the game, you unlock new abilities that you can then swap out with to like give you more and better buffs and shit like that. And like when you first get into it, like they're very, very early in the game, you want to go set up your like home base essentially. And when you set up your home base, and you can start building different things that will let you like, craft your wooden weapons, and then things that will let you craft like
copper weapons
with stuff with copper and ore, and like, do the different things that you typically get from like a game like Valheim. And then obviously, you go around, you like knock down trees and you knock at rocks and collect all that stuff to like get your materials, and then kill people to like get more materials. And I think the feeding mechanic was the most interesting to me, where like any enemy you go up against, you can like kill them down to a certain, or attack them to a certain point where you can feed on them. And that gives you a special buff ability based on who they are. So if it's a worker, it helps you like, I think
get more resources when you're
better.
gathering resources.
Or if you get like a brute, it makes you stronger or something like that. And like
warrior makes you more warrior. And they have tiers too. So the more percentage they have of that, because it tells you the percent of that class they have. So you can get like unlock a bunch of stuff. Like you can suck animals' bloods or feed on them, and they give you like better movement speed plus other stuff.
Yeah.
So I was like, it's a nice incorporation of like, yeah, you're a vampire, you suck blood, but it's not just sucking blood. Like you actually get something for it.
It's giving you benefits and whatnot.
And you get like a pool of
kind of
like
me of what's that game just came out?
Blood Hunt.
Yeah, Blood Hunt.
Yeah.
Okay.
vampires. Everything's vampires right now.
Everything.
So you get like a pool of mana, but it's not really mana. It's like blood energy, and you can use that with your abilities, and it starts to deplete over time. Especially when you heal, it starts to go down. So once that goes down all the way, you lose that class.
Gotcha.
Or if you want to refill your stuff, your pool of mana or blood magic, depending on what you're using, it'll just take out your class altogether. That's like the trade-off.
Yeah, that was tricky to figure out at first. Was like, because you have to have blood in order to like stay alive, and that depleted faster than I expected it to. And I was like, shit, now I ran out of hearts, so I don't have any hearts to eat. And I didn't realize that I could just go kill a bad guy and feed on them, and then that would give me blood too. Until later, I finally figured that part out. But
there's ability that you can expose your neck, and I think a friend can come and suck your blood. You can suck their blood to heal
yourself.
Yeah,
that's interesting.
So we'll have to try that out next time.
Yeah, it's a cool game. I definitely was intrigued, but I'll be honest, I don't know if I would keep playing this game too often. I don't think I'm going to get sucked in like Valheim.
Yeah,
because like for me, like with Valheim, what was so interesting was just like the building part of it, like being able to build a bunch of cool shit and then establish new bases. And this one, like the building is very like limited, and that it's like an isometric view, and you build walls, and that's about, and it sounds like you can build ramps to like go up to like higher level cliffs and shit like that. But it's not like I am like literally crafting a custom design building. It's just squares and boxes and shit.
Minecraft.
So I can't get clever. Well, I mean, even Minecraft, you can get really clever with it because you're laying down individual blocks to build up a place. And this one, I am laying down like a wall that's like that's as high as that wall can go. Fortnite. I can't do like super high ceilings. Yeah, it's like Fortnite, but less control. It's even less building than Fortnite. So it's not
enough
as enjoyable for me for that aspect. And then again, just the grind got really grindy really fast. I could probably get back into it a little bit more. Especially if we get a group together, it might be fun just to go out there and hunt and quests and stuff like that. But I don't think it has the hook that the other games had as much as I wanted to. For me,
the hardest part of getting past was that my camera was static looking down. I always want to see what was in front of me. And you can't see what's in front of you. You only have this area that's available to you. But on top of that, it's kind of cool that if you go behind a rock and like someone's walking down the road and you go behind a rock, like you can't see that person anymore.
I would love to know what their decision was.
Go around stuff to
like
see.
Why they did isometric. I'd be curious to know what that decision making process was, because I mean, like, maybe it was just easier. I mean, maybe it's better on the graphics or something like that to do it that way rather than being close up. But I don't know if it's like I haven't found anything that's like a benefit in that it's isometric versus like a third person kind of survival thing. Like why they did one versus the other. But they did say that they plan on in the next year adding more biomes and dungeons, new weapons and spell kits, new enemies, more castle decorations and cosmetics, more crafting recipes, and then additional features for increased performance, which I thought it performed pretty well. So It wasn't like a broken game in any way, but it's very polished for what it is.
Yeah.
So
I probably won't play it.
You can't.
it's only on PC. So
I most definitely won't play it.
Yeah, I'm kind of on board with Brett. I can see myself just like not playing anymore. But when I go to the station, it's something to do. It's
Yeah,
single
that's
player,
true.
and it's not too like hardcore or like, dang it, I gotta run. I can't finish this game. I'm gonna lose it, like being on multiplayer or something.
Yeah.
So it'd be interesting to see how far I get with it.
it's like
Yeah, I think it'd be fun to get more people involved.
one of the reviewers here said it's a fun game, but also one that throws a lot of time sinks at you. If you don't have a lot of time to play, you may want to give this one a pass. I think that's a pretty accurate way to kind of portray it.
Yeah,
But I mean, otherwise, it's a very good,
but it's fun.
built game.
Double teaming some of these bosses.
Yeah,
it was like gets intense.
except for the fact that we don't share loot. That was bullshit.
Ooh.
That's true. There's no
Yeah.
shareable loot.
Ooh.
It was nice that when we killed an enemy, though, we both like completed the objective and stuff like that. But yeah, it's like if he picks up all the loot, then he has all the loot, and I don't get any of it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And it didn't. It wasn't clear that was happening. I was like, damn, that
So
sucks.
I was like, oh, you didn't get anything from that boss?
Yeah,
He's like, no,
I was like, I have no hearts. And I realized he had all the hearts.
He took them all.
I did.
Took them all.
Well, cool.
Yeah,
I mean, I think you have a
Theorizing.
PC and like Vampires and Valheim and Diablo kind of put together. I think you'll have a fun time with it. But yeah, we don't know yet how far we can go with this, but it is fun. I enjoy it.
Yep. Check it out. It's very positive on Steam.
Check it out.
All right, that's going to wrap it up for the games we played this week, everybody, as well as the conventions that we attended. Thank you all for listening to that epic marathon. We have a lot more coming your way. Don't forget, we stream on Twitch each and every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central Time. You don't want to miss that. You can check that out at twitch.tv/theinnergamercast.
Yep.
And be sure to follow us to get a notification when we go live. You can stay tuned for our video game news. It is time for our video game news, where we share the best headlines from the week in the gaming industry. If you ever find something you want to hear us talk about, Austin, stop it.
You didn't?
I started choking. Oh, I was talking too fast.
choke yourself?
Yeah, I was talking too fast. If you find something you want to hear us talk about, you can send it to hello@theinnergamer.net, and we may discuss it in the next episode. 1 second while I drink water.
Okay.
Please do it.
All right, thank you for your patience.
Yep.
Let's do Brett's Hot Takes.
Brett's Hot Takes.
It's time for
Brett's Hot
Takes.
Brett's Hot
Actually,
Takes.
I don't like calling it Brett's Hot Takes.
I
just
love
want to be
it.
Hot. Okay, cool.
Brett's Hot
As long as
Takes.
you love it.
I
Okay.
love it. You love
Cool.
Brett's
All
Hot
right.
Takes.
First up in the hot takes, everybody, guess what? Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl, the game that we talked about, we played, we thought was garbage. There was no voice acting. They finally added voice acting.
Still won't help.
What
Too
the
late.
fuck? So now all the main actors and shit are all there. You can listen to them, talk to them, all that jazz. The game probably still sucks, but that's okay because Multiverse is coming out in a couple of months.
And they have it already.
Sure do. E3 has announced and claimed that they are finally coming back in 2023 after supposedly coming back in 2022 and canceling that shit. Who knows if they're even going to come back? I have no idea, but
Didn't
they
they
say
claim
they're
that
coming
last
back.
year they were coming
That's
back
what I'm
this
saying.
year?
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Excuses. Jesus.
Yeah, they just made shit up. And then Summer Games Fest, Jeff Keighley instead had his own little gathering of people and did that instead.
Yeah, that was a
So,
shit show. Go ahead.
yeah. Well, we didn't get to go to the actual event though. That's the shitty part. It was a special event that was
glad we
invite only
didn't.
and stuff where you could like play all the games that were there and talk about.
Why weren't we invited?
I don't know. We're not there yet, I guess. Anyway, Cyberpunk 2077, the game that may or may not have come out as a hot pile of trash, but has gotten better over time, now has an anime coming out, and the trailer released, and it doesn't look terrible. It looks pretty good. So
Okay.
maybe it'll be good. We'll see. Maybe
So
it'll
all the
redeem
money you
itself.
spent on the game should have been spent on anime.
There you go.
It was
Hot takes.
That's it. Yeah, hot takes. The Grammys, everybody. The Grammys, which is known for music
Oh, shit.
awards and shit, has added a video game category. So now, not only will musicians like Kanye and Taylor Swift get awards and shit, but they're going to have things like Songwriter of the Year, Best Spoken Word Poetry Album, Alternative Music Performance, Americana Music Performance, and of course, Score Soundtrack for Video Games and Interactive
Nice.
Media.
Getting one step closer to the Oscar, boys.
Fuck yeah, buddy.
I don't know if I want us to be a part of this. I just let us do our own thing. We don't need to be a part of this kind of big giant thing.
Hot takes.
It'll be fine. And last but not least,
Co-opted, man.
the makers of Cobra Kai are developing a movie, Duke Nukem movie.
No shit.
What?
That's right.
Who can play Duke?
How can you make a movie like that in this day and
Arnold
age?
Schwarzenegger.
No.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wow.
They're making everything,
That's
bro.
gonna be cool.
Yeah,
I mean, I love it, but I
Yeah.
just don't see how they actually make it.
I mean, look at the boys. They're doing great.
boys
They,
is good.
they hit on some touchy subjects.
What,
They'll be fine.
Death and brutal mutilation?
Well, that
Well, yeah,
and
and
stuff
a lot
that's
of
going
stuff,
on
yeah.
in society.
They had a bunch of
okay.
shit about racism and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Yeah. It's
I think
pretty
it'll
intense.
do well.
Yeah, I think it would too. Yeah, people are gonna love it.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
yeah, it's gonna be great.
Brett's
Can't
hot
wait.
takes.
Brett's hot takes. There you go. And that concludes Brett's hot takes.
Hot takes. Hot takes.
Moving on to the main news of the week, we have we're gonna actually do things a little bit differently. There was a lot of conventions and stuff, not conventions. There was a lot of like showcases that happened, like a shit ton of showcases. We're saving the big ones for the topic of the show. That's gonna be the recap of our Summer Games Fest and the Xbox Bethesda Showcase.
Ugh.
But we're gonna go through all the other ones that took place and just kind of hit some of the highlights. So first up, this is the Day of the Devs. This was a showcase that happened after the Summer Games Fest that was really focused on indie games. And there's not a whole lot to be said of this event other than there's some really cool little indie games you might want to check out. There's a game like A Little to the Left that's about like, moving things around inside of a world that looks
Just
a
a
lot
little
like your
to
real
the
life. And it's a cozy little puzzle game. It's kind of like a Marie Kondo kind of style thing going on. They had some pixelated games like Animal Well, where you can go around with discovering secrets and stuff like that. There's a game about birth that is puts you in the shoes of a strange creature as it navigates a major city,
Not what I was
searches for its
thinking.
way to
A
mitigate its
strange
loneliness.
creature?
Yeah,
like a rat.
looks like an armadillo.
What?
I don't know. That's weird.
Armadillo by morning.
And then there's a couple other games, but nothing crazy there. But apparently, people did think that this was better than the Summer Games Fest itself.
Yeah.
Which is funny. So there's that.
Rather watch CNN or
yeah.
Fox instead of the Summer Games Fest. Dear God.
That's right. All right, Netflix. Netflix had Geek Week.
Woo!
Netflix Geek Week went off and showed off a couple of things.
What did they show?
It was mainly
Wait,
focused on
Netflix Geek Week?
Yeah, so this was a lot of like geeky, nerdy trailers and shit, and then they also showed game trailers as well.
Stereotyping.
I like nerdy, geeky shit.
Exactly, and they revealed the Umbrella Academy season 3 trailer.
Nice.
So that was showcase. The Sandman was revealed. The One Piece show, which is the
Is it the
anime
show or the
whatever.
movie?
I think this might be a movie.
Because they're coming out with a movie. I didn't think they showed anything. Did they show like just background set drops and shit? Yeah, that's the one you're talking about. The first look.
Castlevania?
No. New One Piece teaser shows off how Netflix adaptation will bring
Yes.
Ikara Oda's art to life.
Yeah,
it's a
just
series.
showing.
It is
yeah,
a series.
It's a series. It's just like Cowboy Bebop that bombed completely, and then Netflix came out and said they are done with anime shit after this year.
Cool.
After this year?
Yes, because
Yep.
it's not doing so well,
Not
so-
even Castlevania?
or not even fucking Arcane.
Oh shit, bruh.
Dude, that was a
That's
great
what
show.
everyone's rumored to talk about. If they're done with any anime stuff, then
Don't worry, Amazon's gonna pick that shit up and they're gonna publish it.
yeah.
It's gonna happen.
But that's just rumor.
There was also a teaser of Cuphead season 2
Nice.
of its premiere. I didn't realize the Cuphead show had ever come out, so I need to go and watch it because
I didn't
it
think
looks
it
fun.
did it?
Yeah, this is season 2 that they're just teased,
Oh, season
so-
2. Okay,
Yeah, it's out. It's there.
might have to give it a watch.
I know. It sounds cool.
Well, that's cool.
They're also going to have the 3rd season of Dota Dragon's Blood. Tekken is getting its own anime called Tekken Bloodline.
Ooh.
And then they're having a new Sonic show called Sonic Prime.
Yeah, I heard about that one.
Yeah. Animated series called Castlevania Nocturne. So they're still putting a bunch of shit out and prior to the stop of anything happening.
I think what they're mostly were saying in that article is just their original animated stuff.
Yeah,
and then
you're
along
right.
with their
Yeah.
movie adaptations of stuff because it's not doing well.
They're making a chess game based on the Queen's Gambit.
Oh, cool.
Very exciting.
Ew.
Love that shit. One thing that was really disturbing to watch is that the TV show, the really trash TV show, Too Hot to Handle, that's on Netflix. I don't know if you've ever seen that. Probably not. But it's a reality show. they're making a romance game, one of those like girlfriend boyfriend simulator games where you like answer questions to like date or not date and like flirt with different people.
I want to throw up in my mouth.
Yeah.
That's a question.
It's pretty bad.
It's not the question. It's going to happen. We're just going to throw up in my mouth.
I know. Yeah. There was a action adventure game set in ancient India called Raji, an ancient epic that looked kind of interesting.
That one looked interesting.
And then a game called Point P, a vertical climber from the creator of Downwell.
Okay.
Published by Devolver Digital. And that's about it. So,
Just Netflix trying to dive into the game world.
Yeah,
a little bit.
come on.
they're going
Who's-
all in on it.
Who's gonna play these mobile games? Come
Yeah,
on.
mobile
You-
games.
You gonna start playing these?
Dude,
You don't have Netflix on your phone?
fuck.
Get it right now.
Dude,
Come on.
I'm going to get it.
Get that shit.
To play chess.
Don't get Mario.
All these games that are coming out though are part of your
Netflix.
Netflix subscription. So if you have a Netflix subscription, you also
So
get to
can
play
you
these
play
games.
it on the Netflix
They're gonna add
app
it through
that's
the-
not on mobile?
I think so. They're going to add it through
So
the
they're going
Netflix
to come out
app.
with their own controller probably here soon. I guarantee you that's what's going to happen. They're going to come out with their own controller where you can play these Netflix games.
Was like, did you see this? Did you see this? They're coming out with games on Netflix. I was like, I know.
I've been there,
I
done
know.
that.
We've done this with Apple.
Yep.
It didn't go so well. I
Nope.
wasted like $10.
Well, Netflix is losing that screen time, man.
That's right.
Yep.
We'll see how
You know
far
it.
this gets them. I'll tell you that.
All right.
All right. So the next showcase that took place was the Devolver Digital Showcase. And I like to talk about this one every year because they always just like, they go all out with their showcase. They and one year whenever the pandemic happened, they made a digital interactive game where you walk through an abandoned convention hall and it was like a bunch of scary robots that are trying to kill you and you're playing first person shooter kind of style going through this place, and throughout there you go into different like convention like booth setups to watch the trailers of the games. But they made this whole interactive experience
Oh, that's
because you
interesting.
couldn't go out anywhere. So
Yeah.
they just like built a game instead.
So you can watch
to,
their trailers.
To watch all the trailers.
Dude,
So
that's pretty
It was a
smart,
really
actually.
neat, like fun experience
Yeah.
to like jump in and download, and it had great graphics and everything. It was wild. So
That's what PlayStation needs to do. With
Yeah.
their little Astro Boy.
right, yeah,
Play it
exactly.
and you
Yeah.
see all the PlayStation like state of play or some shit.
Right. This year they did a really funny 30-minute roughly thing about they have a Mecha Suda 51 and their take
Force.
on a never-ending story theme song with several jabs at the game industry. So in this they had this like video where like this mech was like becoming sentient or whatever.
Yeah.
And they started making jokes about how like the whole industry is like changing and like everybody's buying up everybody, and now there's just like one company who is about to own everything, and it's going to be Devolver Digital, and they're going to take over the world.
Jesus.
And basically like poking fun at like Microsoft taking over the world. And
yeah.
that the people in the company were like, no, we can't let this happen. We can't have Devolver Digital take over everything because people need to have choice and blah, blah, blah. And this like executive studio head is like, no, it's going to happen. Why does it matter? It doesn't matter anymore. And then the robot's going crazy, and it's a whole post-apocalyptic like scripted thing, and it was amazing.
Wow.
And in between that, they had trailers, and I thought it was great.
They always do some kind of,
It was so good. And the trailers look good. So there was several games in there. There's a game called Cult of the Lamb that is a little cutesy, kind of creepy game where you play a
Little book.
possessed lamb who starts a cult in order to pay back the strange spirit who saved his life. And you get resources, gain loyal followers, and rid the world of false prophets.
It looks so cute.
Become the one true
Rid the world of
Lamb
false
of God. Yeah,
I want to see them kill somebody. Come on.
I know, right?
So cute.
Oh, there it is. They killed somebody.
Oh my god. Oh my god. This
This is
game
why
is
you gotta love indie
adorable.
stuff, especially Devolver Digital. They find these stories. It's like, okay, I can get behind this generally, and then they,
So
it's
dark
not
and
what you would,
twisted.
not what you would expect.
Comes out August 11th, everybody.
Wow.
Can't.
Oh my god.
That's so creepy. Reminds me of the grindstone art style.
So you're making a cult in this.
Oh,
all these
please let
cute
this
animals?
be co-op or something.
Oh, that'd be awesome. I don't know if it is, but
I might just play this.
no,
No,
looks good.
PC,
PC. Oh,
probably.
And all consoles, PC and all consoles.
Oh,
there we
shit,
go.
There you go. All right.
I like the animation of it.
Yeah, the animation looks really good.
This one I am
Yeah.
highly interested in.
So Angerfoot is another game that is a lot of anger and a powerful foot. So it's set in the caffeine-fueled fever dream of Shit City, and you play as a man
Drugs.
who is good at two things: kicking down doors and taking out mobsters. You traverse through cities, sewers, and skyscrapers, getting new kicks and unique skills as your deadly door stomper. And it's a FPS game coming out on PC in 2023. I saw Jack Frags got to play the demo of this game and was running through this world and was just like freaking just like racking up like combos and shit, just like busting people down, blowing them up, killing them, shooting them with guns. Like,
damn,
only PC. I'm sorry, but you know what that means.
Shut up.
Time to get a PC.
There's a game called Card Shark that's set in 18th century France. It lets you do daunting and extremely high risk missions of rising to the top of French society. You accumulate wealth through winning card games. As the stakes and winnings grow larger, your opponents, more notable, also do. So you need to be cunning and cheat your way to victory. So yeah, that's a little fun little game. And they also showcased the trailer for Skate Story, which I was very excited about. This was the game from our buddy Sam Ing.
Yeah, this one looks very fun. Just very beautiful.
Card Shark?
No, Skate Story.
Yeah, Skate Story looks good.
Play as a demon.
Yep.
The only thing you can do is skate through life, and he's made out of glass.
It's amazing.
Wait, it's a demon?
Yeah, so you play as a demon made of glass, skating through a beautiful yet ruthlessly oppressive world. You convince the devil to strike a deal with you. If you skate to the moon and swallow it, he'll allow you to leave hell scot-free. Skate Story forgoes the usual tone of Skate to provide us with something dark, moody, and dazzling. So if anybody's played Zarvot, we've actually done an interview with Sam Ing about Zarvot. So you can go to our YouTube channel and look up Zarvot and check out that interview. He's a cool dude, lives up in New York, makes games, made the first game basically by himself, now has a team of people, which they were nice enough whenever we featured their game at an event. They made a video for us, which was really cool, and was like thanking us and our followers for like playing the game. But this is their new game, and it looks very incredible with some crazy
he really
cuts and stuff.
Zarvot was really good, and this just looks fantastic.
Oh,
Game of the year.
Game of the year.
Right?
Glass and Pain. I love the trailer for it. It's just
Pretty sick, man.
I just like how whenever you fall out, the camera falls out with you.
Yeah,
I know.
So
perfect.
I'm really curious to know if this is like what the camera angles are always going to be, because I feel like it's going to be hard to control, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know. Yeah, maybe that's the point. It's just like meant to be like kind of trippy and shit, but it's really cool. So that's basically the digital showcase for Devolver. There were some really neat little games there. So
yeah,
definitely excited for those. All right, then they had the big old PC gaming showcase, everybody.
I don't give a fuck.
This was something special, all right? This was 2.5 hours long. As they always do, they put a bunch of shit in here, and some of it's good and some of it's not great.
Most of it.
There was
great.
There was a lot of stuff that was pretty good. There's a game called Rotwood where you're fighting monsters. It's also a cutesy game. And then they announced a XCOM-like game, Tactical Breach Wizards with guns. So there's that there.
Fuck you, Harry Potter. I got a 9 mil.
There's a really visually interesting game called The Invincible. It's a narrative exploration game that had a sandy planet with a spooky space station. And then there was like little robot creatures running around, and it ran in circles, and another robot came to life and completely blasted the first robot to bits. That's about all they showed, but it was very interesting. And yeah, that was that.
That was all the good?
That was I'm still going through it. More.
You said that was that, and I was like,
no, that was that for that game. Yeah.
I got you.
There is a game called Deceive Inc. that reminds me of it's a little bit like Deathloop, where it's a spy thriller where players roam in this colorful building to pull off spy tricks and espionage with every tool at their disposal. It's very colorful. It's basically like a more colorful version of Deathloop.
Okay.
Yeah. So kind of interesting.
Yeah, fuck that game.
Yeah,
I get into this wizard game.
Wizards with guns.
They flew out with a broom
And a machine gun.
and they wear robes, camo colored robes. I like it.
Oh, man.
That's what you just said, bro.
Yeah,
the Invincible.
Invincible.
Oh, hey, it's
Too much talking.
Who's
cool.
it?
What do you got?
Some new person.
Too much
They
time.
didn't-
Shut up.
They didn't have the girl with the curly hair this time. She didn't show up.
Oh, see, the art style is kind of Deathloopy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not the Deathloop one. That's
It's not
the one.
arcane.
Oh, I thought
Yeah.
you said it.
No, Austin's behind. He's 2 videos behind right now.
Oh.
Showing off trailers and stuff. Yeah.
In this
keep
dungeon.
going.
Okay, cool.
That one.
That
That's
one.
Deceive Inc. is the one that's supposed to be like Deathloop a little bit. Just a little bit.
Nice headphones, bro.
A little something.
Still
a lot
talking?
of talking. You know what I mean? You gotta talk.
No,
a lot.
man.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, sniping?
You know, you do some sniping, you do
Snipers
some
be
searching, you do some
sniping.
hunting. It's a spy thriller. So
Aren't you just pump? It's like Sniper 5 and Deathloop.
oh, yeah, it's only on PC. No, I'm just kidding.
Jason doesn't have a PC.
I'm just kidding.
We're gonna die. Help. Send help now.
So y'all remember the game This War of Mine?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the creators of that, 11-bit studios, they also did Frostpunk and Children of Morta. They're making a game called The Altars. And this looked really fucked up. Like, it's just weird. You play as this, there's this one character who is losing his mind.
Pedro Pascal?
And there's multiple iterations of him all throughout this, like,
World?
space station that they're on. And it's all in a space station home. So he wanders around. He stumbles upon a team of people that are operating on his body. And all the people are him. Yeah.
So different universes.
Yeah, it's
Combined in one.
very trippy. So, it's alternate versions of the game's protagonists will create confusion, pain, and uniqueness to the game's story. So
That's interesting.
The Altars,
Probably clones.
Yeah,
probably
right.
the clones. Yeah. They announced Arma 4 is coming out, so that's the game that's going to be doing a thing. There is a futuristic city builder called I Am Future that looked interesting. It's an idyllic world where you build out a perfect home, and there's some weirdness in there with like a seagull explodes into a skeleton,
Nice.
and not everything looks quite right. It's kind of weird, you know. Might be a little different.
Okay.
You know, kind of crazy.
Looks crazy.
Seagull explodes into a skeleton?
Yeah,
Like right now?
I hope so. Maybe.
Wow.
I mean, it's got a cutesy vibe going on, you know.
It does. I like it.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of a little animated film and shit, you know, where you just got a little animated.
Like how his
animated things
brow
happening.
is connected to him.
Yeah, your brow is connected to your leg bone.
My leg bones connect to my hip bone.
Hey,
Hip bone's
what
connected to
the
your
heck?
Face bone. Da 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 da
Da da.
da 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 da.
That song's about a curse as well.
I know, right?
Hey, you building bases?
I love building games, though. I'm very excited.
I
to play
am.
a building
Do you?
game. Yeah, yeah. Building games
Is
are
it?
great, man.
Oh.
They're so much fun.
This is it. It
Yeah.
can be. It definitely can be.
I know. That's
I
what I'm
just think
saying.
they need wow, okay.
Coming in 2022.
I like
this year.
the. It's very
Oh.
colorful.
I did hear about this game.
I am future.
Yeah.
Beep boop beep boop.
It depends
Beep boop.
what the gameplay is like. I
right.
want to go out and
The big
explore
thing
and
is
shoot.
there was a System Shock game announced, brand new gameplay trailer. They are making a System Shock again, remaking it from the ground up. It's a reboot, basically. And this is a game that, so remember BioShock?
Yes.
Ken Levine
Oh,
created
yeah.
BioShock. System Shock was his first game before BioShock.
Okay. Hence
So-
shock. Got it.
Hence Shock, yes. So not much was known about this other than they did show that it was kickstarted back in 2016. It's been in development since then. But they did show gameplay.
I played this.
You know, it looks fun.
They had like a demo.
The new one?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was like years ago.
Nice.
Like before the pandemic, like 2018.
Very nice. Very nice. I like it. I like it a lot.
I like it. I like it. I like it a lot.
Sam Barlow, who created this game, what was it called? I'm trying to remember. He's created several like immersive experiences that are like real life, like recordings of stuff. Where like there was one where you're like looking through old tapes to like try and find out who this like murderer person was or whatever.
Okay.
Now he's making a game called Immortality. And it's an upcoming actress who mysteriously disappeared with her last moments in life existing only on tape. Ooh. As an investigator, your job is to discover exactly what happened to her and why her disappearance is so intriguing. So you're going through all these old tapes.
Because you're
to
playing the
find
game,
out
you
that
bought
stuff.
it to play it, and that's why.
Exactly.
It's
why
That's
you
exactly
gotta
right.
do it,
Yeah. Comes out July 26th. And then let's see here. There's a Scorn game that's very horror focused. That looks scary and gross. Let's see. They have Warhammer, Deliver Us to Mars, Stormgate was just another release from Summer Games Fest. And then there's a bunch of other stuff. I'm not going to go through all of it because there was just a shit ton of stuff. Oh, The other thing, Half-Life Alyx. That was the thing that they close out the showcase with.
Nice.
It's a 4 to 5 hour mod campaign.
Whoa.
Mod campaign.
So it's apparently made by a hobby developer that they got approved to do.
Oh.
The mod is described as a 4 to 5 hour story-based campaign created by the developer. It's the mod teases a sequel to Gordon Freeman's story, although how much the Boba character will appear is unknown. It's an appropriately creepy adventure and one filled with danger around every
still need to
corner.
play this.
Coming out later this year.
Hey, we should just come over to the Brett's and play it.
Yeah,
right.
well, I have another Oculus Quest, so we can.
Oh.
You have to have
Play
it on
side by
PC,
side.
Yeah.
though. It runs through PC though. You have to have a PC.
Oh, that's right. You told me that.
yeah.
Well, I got a PC.
Yeah, you do.
Damn right. And that's it. PC game show. Very, very
Woo!
long. I watched like the first hour and a half of it. And I was like, oh god, this is so long. I can't watch any more of this. So then I looked at the caveats. All right, last two things. We're coming to a close here. I promise. So Final Fantasy. So Capcom actually had a special announcement basically. And one of the big announcements that everybody was really hyped on was Dragon's Dogma 2 was finally announced.
Okay.
I never played Dragon's Dogma 1.
I've never
But
played it at
apparently
all.
this is like one of the most highly anticipated games of like all time. It's been
I
rumored
believe
for a
it.
while. People were freaking losing their shit and they finally announced it. But they weren't going to show it at the Summer Games Fest stuff because they wanted to have their own like release with it.
No
But-
trailer.
No trailer. Nothing. Just it's coming. But what they did do is they also brought out the announcement of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, which is
boy.
the Final Fantasy Remake second chapter. And they confirmed that this is going to be a trilogy.
Oh.
So Final Fantasy VII
Wow.
is not going to be 2 games. It's going to be 3 games. The game that
thought
was
that was the
originally
original
1
plan.
game. No, it was originally going to be. They didn't really know.
Oh.
Yeah. But they finally confirmed that it will be a trilogy.
I played the remake. It's phenomenal. I didn't beat it. I was right there at the end boss, and it's just like, oh, you can continue, but you're about to end, so you need to do all your side mission shit. So I was very hesitant,
Yeah.
but it was phenomenal. Anyways,
Yeah. So this is coming out towards the end of 2023, next winter for PlayStation 5. They showed a cinematic trailer with most notably gameplay of Cloud and Sephiroth exploring a section of the world together.
Nice.
God, this game
So
looks so beautiful.
yeah, it's pretty crazy. And then the third one, we don't know what it's going to be called yet, but at some point, we'll see. We'll see what happens. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. Man, I might have to get this.
Dude, Final Fantasy VII Remake was so fun.
You know,
might
it
have to
wasn't
get
as
it
fun
too.
as I was hoping it was. I felt like it was kind of a slog. Just for me.
I had a blast.
I
you
put it on
think-
easy
This was
so
around
I
COVID
could.
time frame whenever I was playing it.
Yeah.
Do you think I would like this game?
I think so.
Yeah.
It's very, in my eyes, depending on how you set up the game, it's very Kingdom Heartsy, but a
Yeah.
little bit simpler in my
Really?
eyes. In my eyes, yes. But if you play it as the traditional turn-based thing, it's still fun too. But I don't know. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I was very intrigued with the storyline, with all the characters, and this was my first time ever playing a Final Fantasy game. Just
Yeah.
a heads up. And I don't know why I didn't finish it. I just felt like I wasn't strong enough, and I wanted to like.
Other things are coming
Go
out
through.
for me.
Maybe you should go back.
I didn't
I
have
should.
enough time to finish it.
No.
I ended up selling it back. Like I enjoyed the story. I just felt like some of the. I mean, obviously it's based off an older game, so I feel like some of the story points were kind of just like. It's
Well,
like, I just
now-
wanna see.
You have it as part of your PlayStation Plus experience.
That is true.
Comes with it.
Dang,
Doesn't have the DLC though, so that's something you have to get separate.
Still.
But anyway, so yeah, that's our recap of all the shit that happened.
News and hot takes.
Minus the Summer Games Fest and Bethesda Showcase. That's the big shit we'll talk about next.
big shit.
But that's gonna wrap up our
Actually-
news this week.
A lot of good games I'm looking forward to now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Indie
What's
games.
What's your favorite of what we just talked about?
I do not know yet.
I like the lamb one.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, the cult lamb
Starts
thing.
cult, yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably get that one.
We'll see. Stay tuned for my opinions.
Yeah, I think that one's gonna be a good one. Or definitely excited about Skate Story. I think that was pretty cool too.
Oh yeah, Skate Story.
Yeah.
That one looked good.
Yeah. All right. If you haven't subscribed to us yet on YouTube, you should check us out at youtube.com/gamer. You can watch these discussions and much, much more. We'll be right back for our topic of the show. It is time for our top of the show. This week we are talking about the Summer Games Fest and Xbox Bethesda Showcase, everybody. What do you guys want to start with?
Summer Games Fest.
Both fucking sucked, so which one do you not want to start with first?
Okay, you can leave now.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. You better stay here. I'm just kidding.
All right, let's start off with the Summer Game Fest.
Yeah.
All right, Summer
Brett.
Games Fest, everybody. Summer Games Fest is a game that the showcase that we were really excited about because Jeff Keighley is always trying to bring the heat, bring the excitement, bring the hype.
Did he bring it?
Didn't bring shit.
No, why not?
This was the worst Summer Games Fest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Gosh.
It was too long.
Oh.
It didn't have any good announcements, and one of the announcements got freaking leaked an hour before it even started.
I saw a comment on something, or someone told me about it. And it was like, yeah, my grandmother was watching it with me, and she said it sucked. Like, is this it?
Yeah, it was pretty bad. Yeah, it was surprising because like now apparently like Jeff Keighley got people like kind of not hyped and was like, oh yeah, don't worry, it's not gonna be a lot of like crazy big stuff or whatever. But you expected something. This is a showcase they announced Elden Ring at like 2 years ago or some shit like that. So it's like you got to get something here. And then it was surprising actually that they didn't have any Hideo Kojima, and he showed up at another showcase.
Oh, yeah,
in a minute,
he did.
which is pretty wild. But a couple highlights we'll go through here. They did announce The Last of Us remake is officially happening. I heard some backstory about that. So apparently they had a team that was working on some other game that was like helping like renovate or update some shit for it, and they needed something for them to do in the process of them working on pre-production for the next game. So they were like, let's just throw them on The Last of Us remake because they already have a bunch of assets from Last of Us 2 or something like that. So let's just do a Last of Us remake. And that's what they put them on to keep them busy while they were doing
this
stuff. So it wasn't really supposed to happen, but it ended up happening because they had time.
Okay.
So they're making The Last of Us remake officially. That is coming out September 2nd with new AI, blah, 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 60 FPS performance, all that jazz. They did give a teaser talk about The Last of Us multiplayer game that's going to be coming.
Which that was one of your predictions for this.
I think you're right.
I know I'm right, because that's the only thing that fucking, I wouldn't even say good that came out of that. It was just bullshit. Anyways, continue.
I actually didn't write that down. I don't know why I didn't write that down.
I thought you did say it, though.
I don't know. I probably did.
Anyways.
I don't know. Yeah, Last of Us multiplayer game is coming. It's going to be standalone, and it's coming next year.
I'm just curious
brand
how
new
that's
cast of
even
characters.
What?
How that'll work out well. I guess it's worked before for Nathan Drake or Sea of Thieves.
Yeah, well, they've done they
Sea of Thieves.
They did
Uncharted.
Where are you going with this?
They did the Last of Us factions for the first Last of Us game, and apparently it was relatively popular for a little bit, but it was only on PlayStation 3.
Yeah.
So that was like back when not everybody had a PlayStation.
Yeah.
So it just kind of like missed the mark a little bit. But
They're missing the mark in this whole Summer Game Fest. It's just
I know.
disappointing.
They showed off a Street Fighter 6 trailer with the return of Guile.
Look, it looks
Yeah.
cool. I'm not gonna lie.
cool.
It looks
Fine.
cool, but I
It's
thought a
there.
lot of people were bitching about it because of the title. Like,
They
all
were
the-
before.
Yeah,
but then
all the
they
animation and
redid
stuff.
it though.
Yeah.
So this is the new one, and now
Okay.
people like it again.
All right, whatever.
They announced Aliens: Dark Descent.
It looks good. It looks decent. Wait, no, it doesn't. Wait,
This is the one that's
this
like
is
the
the one
top
that's
down.
top
like,
down.
It
yeah,
might
like,
be okay.
It looks like shit. It's gonna be bad. Not excited about it.
Wow,
Terrible.
if Brett's saying it looks like shit, it's got to be shit.
Wasn't excited.
Yeah, I wasn't
Don't
excited.
care.
I was excited at first, and then I actually watched it, and I was like,
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be like a freaking like shooter trailer or something.
they
like
have
that,
so
and it
many
turns
of
out it
them
wasn't.
like that, though, and they don't do well.
I know.
So,
They never do. It's terrible. Well, Alien Isolation apparently did really well, but I never played it.
yeah.
I heard it's creepy as shit.
Yeah.
The Last of Us TV show is going to have Troy Baker and Ellie's voice actor Ashley Johnson play a role. They're
That's
not going to
good.
play the main characters, but they're going to be in it because what's his face? The dude. I'm blanking on his name. The
Who?
creative head at Naughty Dog.
Oh, what's his face?
Yeah,
Yep, what's his face? Creator from Naughty Dog. Got it.
I love that guy.
yeah. Neil Druckmann.
There you go. Neil Druckmann.
Neil Druckmann
Neil
said that he
Druckmann.
felt it was
Druckmann.
important that they have the actors in the show.
It is.
They're
It
gonna be
is.
there.
I think it's a good little touch, especially if they're in the show a good bit. Unlike
Yeah.
Uncharted, where they had Nolan North, which was a good cameo, had a little little scene in there. But if they're in the whole show, that would be
Yeah,
that would
they're
be better.
they're gonna be actually like
Yeah.
like real like full characters
That's
in the
good.
show. Which
That's
would be
good.
Nice, yeah. They showed more close to Protocol. You know, been there, done that.
Yeah, been there, done
Excited
that.
about it.
They showed off the gameplay demo for
Yeah, no one gives
Call
a
of
fuck
Duty
about
Modern
that.
Warfare 2.
I liked
Looked
it.
really
and then
good.
Brett was like, "You got nostalgia, man. You got member berries.
That's what they're getting to.
Member
berries.
Damn it, you're
Member
right, Brett.
Yeah, because it was like basically the exact same. I mean, Call of Duty Modern Warfare opened up, the first one opened up with like that shot, that beautiful shot of the helicopter.
Yeah.
And that character whose name I forgot, smoking a cigarette or whatever.
Cigar.
And then he like throws it out, and then they land on the ship,
remember
and they go
names.
through the ship, and they go deep down, and it
manly man to
starts
smoke
flooding,
a
and you have to
cigar.
escape
Yeah.
on the flooded like ship. It was so scary, and then this is the exact same story,
Yeah.
except the shipping containers move as you're
Oh, I
walking across
remember.
it.
I remember.
Yeah, the shipping container. That's new.
I know, right? Yeah.
I love that. I love
I'm
that.
still gonna play it. Whatever.
Of
You know, it's
course.
fine. Bloober team is working on Layers of Fear as a psychedelic horror chronicle.
Ooh.
Looks creepy.
Yeah.
Marvel Midnight Suns trailer reveals Spider-Man and release date. So that game is coming out October 7th of this year. I'm cautiously optimistic about this game.
Like,
I never played
what?
XCOM.
What?
Yeah, it
That's
sounds
the only
cool,
reason why
man.
I'm not playing
I
is
figured
because
you'd be
it's like
excited,
XCOM.
Austin.
I thought we saw like. I guess we haven't seen gameplay.
I thought we did already.
They did show this.
Yeah.
gameplay.
Okay, and I was like,
I just
normally, yeah.
I don't know. I'm not. I'm cool with the storyline, what they're going with, Midnight Suns and stuff, but I'm not cool with the gameplay. Just XCOM stuff. I'm just kind of.
Yeah.
I just don't think I want to see Marvel XCOM.
Well, you're going to see it.
It's
You're gonna see it. So
It's
you better
here.
get ready.
Yeah, just
Watch you like fall in love with it. It's like
Yeah, I
your favorite
know.
game of
That's the
all
only
time.
thing you talk about.
shut up, guys.
Seems to be a reoccurring thing every once in a while.
All right. I'm gonna hate this game. Oh, I love this game.
It's going to happen with Gotham Knights, guaranteed.
Oh my god. That'd be
yeah,
funny.
with y'all.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, we're gonna be talking it up so much when it comes out. Probably. They also showcase Nightwing gameplay. Yeah, whatever. Who
gives a fuck?
TMNT Shredder's Revenge got a release date, and as of right now, it's already out.
Yeah.
I actually, what do you guys think of this game? Do you
So-
think it's something we should pick up and have
think
at events or something?
so, because I hear a lot of people talking about this game, how much they enjoy it on like online on YouTube and
Yeah.
on articles and stuff I read. And I'm like, I don't know. I think this would be a good game to have at our events, you know? But as for like,
It's familiar.
yeah, I'm not 100% on it, you know?
Yeah.
I don't like those style games, even though I used to play them a lot back in the day in the arcadey
Yeah.
time frame of my life. But I'm just like, I don't know. But I think it'll be a good game to have, you know, for
Yeah.
events or for like couch co-op playing together.
It's crazy. It's got a 6-player mode too. I feel like that's
Yeah.
too many people to have. on
Wow.
Too many people on one little screen running around.
Yeah.
I love the artwork to it. It's just,
Okay, it would be cool to have
yeah, it would.
a few people.
Few people to jump in.
I mean, I could. See
always
definitely
get
some
like,
people getting into it.
yeah, with games like this, I always get lost on which character's mine. You
Yeah,
know?
I know. Same.
Especially with the Ninja Turtles. I mean, I know they're separated out by colors, but I mean, goddamn, man.
But they're mostly green.
yeah, they're mostly green.
Yeah.
So.
They did a whole trailer on like the custom character creation for Saints Row that you can do before the game comes out. Lots of character creation. Cool.
Saint Rose always had that great character customization.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna get the game. I guess probably gonna happen.
I might get it, would you?
Yeah. Cuphead's last course looks pretty good. Really hard. Mm-hmm. I don't know if I'm gonna play it because that. Neon White's coming out. It's already out. Actually, gonna play that. That's
Yeah.
the creator of Donut County, which surprises me that he switched to a shooter platformer
Yeah,
game.
that's kind of weird.
So weird. Yeah. But apparently it's getting great reviews. Like it's
Really?
reviewing really, really well. Yeah. Which I'm not surprised. I mean, Donut County was incredible, but it's just so different. Witchfire was interesting. So that was announced at the Game Awards in 2017. And this is the game that it's a first person shooter game that was this the rhythm shooter one or is this something else?
I don't
I'm
know.
trying to remember which one this was.
It was not the rhythm shooter.
Yeah. I remember the gameplay was pretty good, but
Which fires like Doom meets fantasy,
okay.
basically.
Isn't Doom fantasy?
It's dark horror fantasy.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like fantasy is like swords and shields.
Oh, so it's kind of like Doom meets Elden Ring.
That's a very good comparison, actually.
Yes.
Looking
Yeah.
at this, yeah.
But you're shooting. So
Yeah.
okay. Oh yeah! Wow, it does look pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. When
How
that
did
came
I-
out, I was like, because it hasn't really been a thing since 2017.
Yeah.
I feel
It's
like
crazy.
almost like a BioShock feel to it.
I can see that. Yeah. It looks.
I might
visually,
actually
it's
play
a
that
beautiful
one.
looking game. I mean, it's
Which
seems like
fire?
it moves really quick. Like there's a lot of
Yeah.
like dashing and shit like that, jumping through areas. and
Ooh,
some little
Is there
powers and shit
multiplayer?
you can do.
Wow.
I don't know if it's multiplayer, but
Okay, maybe not all the things were bad at Summer Game Fest. This
Yeah.
one actually looks fun. I didn't see it on the because I wasn't able to watch it because I was working. So
Yeah.
I pulled up an article and was watching everything.
But is it coming out?
yeah, I'm sure it'll be out.
Yeah,
They're doing early access first, though, which is kind of weird for me for a game that looks like it's single player. Like I don't know how I feel
Yeah.
about that, but we'll see.
I don't know. I love it when games do a early access thing, so I know for sure if I want to waste $70 on it.
Yeah.
You know.
They revealed Fort Solace, which is features The Last of Us Troy Baker and Red Dead Redemption's Roger Clark. This is basically another space sci-fi thriller up in space.
Yeah.
It visually looked good, but
They show any gameplay of
another
it?
Dead Space. No,
That's
just
what
a
I
reveal
thought.
trailer.
Yeah.
And then going on the idea of sci-fi horror, Routine is another game with a cast of robots that look like they're out to kill you. And that was up in space somewhere, and it looked very scary. Kind of like Alien Isolation with Terminator.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The former Blizzard devs announced Stormgate, a new post-apocalyptic RTS. I'm excited about this because the art style looks interesting. Kind of got a little bit of kind of the cartoony vibe, but not fully cartoony. But just the fact that it comes to the people that made StarCraft, I'm excited for that. And
Okay.
It's gonna be free to play when it comes out officially later on in the year. So there's that. Very hyped.
Oh, I love this. I fucking love this.
Yeah, my favorite thing. So I didn't even realize this when they first showed the trailer off, but apparently they did a parody. So they announced Goat Simulator 3, and it was a parody of the Dead Island 2 trailer.
Why are you laughing?
It was so good. It's just so funny when you realize it's a parody of Dead Island 2.
It was so clever.
It was so clever.
Because he's got this little jogger guy that's like running around and stuff like that. He's listening to music, and in the original trailer, there was like zombies and shit that were like eating people as this like jogger was running, and the jogger himself becomes a zombie, and then that's the end of the trailer. Well, in this one, you got this jogger that's running. He's got the music and stuff, and there's like a car like swerving behind him, and then goats are coming in.
Goats are just coming
Just,
in
like
behind
taking
him.
shit out, and it was so funny.
It was so
This is
good.
Goat Simulator?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Goat
Goat
Simulator,
Simulator
3,
3.
right? Oh my
Yeah.
god, it was fucking amazing.
I'm watching it right now.
Yeah, you haven't seen this one yet?
I haven't seen the Goat
Oh,
Simulator.
this is the
3.
best trailer.
It's
of
so
all of them,
funny.
I'm just watching the routine.
Yeah. Yeah. pull it
Oh
up on
my
here.
god.
It goes through that stupid fucking ad
I
that
know,
they
that's
keep
what I was
showing
saying. Pull
over
it
and
up on
over
YouTube.
again.
Go to YouTube or something.
Too
So you don't
late.
have to worry
He's
about the
there.
ads.
Sorry, we're doing this live.
Yeah, doing it live.
Doing it
Doing it live.
Your mom's live.
I thought that was just a very, very clever way of doing everything.
Oh, yeah, it's so good.
Even though I've never played Goat Simulator, it's right there. Even though I've never played it, but just watching that trailer,
I did play Goat Simulator. It's basically just a big, huge sandbox. You can just do stupid
where you
shit
do
as a
stupid
goat.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the physics
And you have
engine
like
is what's
side missions
amazing.
to accomplish.
Yeah. Yeah, the physics engine is fantastic.
What is that noise?
There's a lot of stuff going on right now.
I know. Where's the sound coming from?
I don't know.
It's coming from
Turn
the
your computer.
headphones.
Turn your stuff on mute, Austin.
Oh, it's gone now.
Oh, it's right there.
headphones.
Oh,
Killing me, man.
mute that shit, bruh.
I tried to. Wait, mute it.
Yeah,
Can't.
it's the audio.
Oh, I want to watch it.
Well, I know, but we're recording right now. I just don't want the audio on the recording.
Killing me.
Killing me softly.
With
His words killing me softly.
This is the
With
audio you
his
get.
words.
Strumming my pain with his fingers. One time.
Down in his heart with no
What song they're singing?
words.
You're supposed to watch this before.
Love it.
I know, it's
Just a
freaking
goat
just
wrecking
coming around, it's
people.
like destroying everybody.
Oh my god.
Freaking rockets and shit. Laser eye. I don't know what the hell.
You know, right off the bat, this is a ripoff from Dead Island 2.
Some people were like, I wonder if they're allowed to legally do that. And it's like, who really cares? But
yeah, who cares?
I mean, it's
Like,
enough.
just so
It's similar, but it's not exact.
ridiculous. I want to buy this game now just because of this.
Oh, he stepped on goat
Then he
shit.
looks.
And the goats are here to kill
That
you.
tongue, it reminds me of a dog.
You know what's really funny about this game? They never made a Goat Simulator 2.
That's what I was about to
They're
ask.
just like,
Goat
they're just
Simulator
like
2.
fuck it. Let's just add to the joke. Let's just bring out Goat Simulator 3.
That's
Please skip the
fucking
second
awesome.
one. Yeah, it's funny.
Man.
It's a good game. I'd recommend it. I
No.
can't wait. So that was probably the best trailer of the whole entire
Yeah,
thing.
that was hands down amazing.
They showed a really extended gameplay trailer of Warhammer 40k Darktide.
Yeah.
So that looked really good.
Yeah.
Getting
Game
hyped
of the
on that
year.
one. Fuck yeah, maybe, possibly.
Don't say that too loud. The Elden Ring people are going to get mad.
The what?
The Elden Ring people are going to get mad.
That's true. That's true.
That's true. Gotta watch out.
You didn't even play Elden Ring?
Oh, I played it and traded it in.
Whoa. Hey, this Return to the
Yeah.
Warrior game?
How could you do that?
Easy.
Just kidding.
I
Are
just
you
walked up there.
Are we going to talk about Return to the Warrior?
Was that at
That wasn't
Summer
at
Games
the.
I don't
thing.
know.
It
I don't know.
wasn't.
I didn't see it.
We're going to talk
I
about
don't
that
know.
afterwards. Just
Okay.
going to let you know that.
Cool. All right.
All right, what's
Save it,
next?
'cause I want to watch it. Metal Hellsinger. That was the one I was thinking of. It's a music-based rhythm shooter with music from people like the lead singer of System of a Down and other things. And the game is really interesting in that it's like Doom, but when you shoot, you have to shoot to the rhythm of the song. So there's like these little arrows that come in, and like as soon as they get to the middle, that's when you can shoot. So you can't just like bam, 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 bam.
Is
if
it
you want to do full
turn-based?
damage. No, it's fully moving around and like jumping and doing crazy shit. It's interesting. It's a very weird weird vibe, but it's fully you run around, do your thing, and oh shit, hang on a minute.
That kinda seems
broke
weird.
everything.
Which
It
one are
it's
you
really
talking
weird.
about?
He's talking
Metal Hellsinger.
Metal Hell.
Metal
So like the arrows like come in, and as they come in, you hit.
How does it plan it out that way if you're just running around doing it though?
I have no idea. I mean, you just have to make sure
Ooh.
you're not like hitting them, like you're not near the enemy hitting them.
So maybe it's
not
more
on beat.
whenever it's on beat. Okay,
Yeah,
That's-
but it moves so fast too. So it's
Yeah.
like it's a fast, heavy duty
I
metal
like
music.
the style of it.
Yeah, it's really interesting. I was kind of curious. I've seen people play the demo online. There's like a demo available right now, and apparently it's pretty solid. So
Interesting.
I'm intrigued for
Like-
sure.
Doom meets that heavy metal game that
Yeah.
they came out with a while back. That I can call that a Doom game.
Yeah,
Like watching the gameplay of it. That's Doom all the way.
hell yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Not gonna play it. Pretty cool.
I'll probably play a little bit.
You will.
Yeah, you know me. You know me. The other one that I thought was really interesting. This is one of the is a cool looking 2.5D game, but it's an indie side scrolling adventure game called American Arcadia.
Yeah, I didn't like that
And
one.
It just looked like you're running from like a bunch of crazy people in this world where
Sweet.
My daily life.
yeah, you know, yeah.
Yeah. Run the other way.
Run the other way.
That's right. It's a dystopian future where everybody's like in this idyllic land and world and everything, but in reality, like things aren't what you think they are, and then you're like, I'm gonna go against status quo and run away, and then you run
Stick
away
it
from
to
bad
the
people.
man.
Yeah, stick it to the man. You know, it's good. But it just had a cool looking art style to it, and that's what made me most excited about it. So yeah, there you
Oh,
go.
cool.
Summer Games Fest.
Lame.
So, what was your favorite
Games
thing from Summer Games Fest? Did you have a favorite?
Oh, the Goat Simulator 3. That was it.
Yeah, buddy.
Like watching everything.
Dark Tide. Definitely Goat Simulator.
Yeah.
I'm
I mean,
curious about Stormgate, but it wasn't anything to talk about.
Yeah.
I want to know what Witchfire is, 'cause, geez.
Witchfire might be a good one to keep an eye on. And then I like that they showed the same shit for that one game that's kind of like Dead Space. That really made me upset for some reason. Like, well, it made me upset because we already seen it. Why keep pushing it? You know, I'm already hyped enough. You're not showing anything new. They show the exact same shit, and I'm like, I know it's coming out. Stop. Show me something fucking different. I want to see something.
In case you didn't see it before, they wanted you
to see it again and
See it
again and again. Ugh.
So, Witchfire is being published or created by a Danish game developer, or actually a Polish video game developer called the Astronauts, and they are the ones who formerly founded People Can Fly and left in 2012 after it was wholly acquired by Epic Games.
Okay.
So people can fly as the ones that did Bulletstorm.
Nice.
By the way, people cannot fly.
No, people can fly if they're high. Get it? So funny.
Get it.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh man, where are we going with this?
All right, everybody. Now for the big kahuna we got to talk about.
Big
This is the
kahuna.
Xbox and Bethesda showcase. The moment we've all been waiting for.
I could use some Kalula.
I only had one game out of this showcase that I
Wow.
really want to play.
All right,
Man,
you gotta tell
who
us.
are you?
After.
I know,
I thought
dude.
I was cynical over here.
I thought it was
Dude.
such a great showcase, and this guy's like, man, I got one game.
Yeah, one game only,
Okay.
I don't be shit.
and it's High on Life.
What?
High on Life
Which one was that?
and Grounded, of course, but I haven't had a chance to play Grounded.
Grounded's so fun.
Yeah, High on Life is that one that Rick and Morty.
That
Well, it looks so
All
fun.
right, we didn't get to that yet because
I'm sorry.
Start at the top.
You guys are like,
Start from the
yes,
bottom, now we're
That's
here.
true. Damn,
giving
Brett,
me
you're
giving
fucking
me
it up.
shit, man.
Okay. So we open up the show with. Actually, you know what? This is out of order. Why
Yeah,
the
it
fuck
is
that
way out of
I
order.
hate this.
Screw it. Let's start with the first game because I know what it
Well,
was.
that was the very last game that was released.
All right.
Go ahead, Brett.
So the biggest announcement from the entire showcase.
Oh,
Well, that's the first thing on here.
Yeah, that was the first
this is
thing.
the biggest announcement.
That was the
Scroll
biggest
back
announcement.
up, Austin.
Which I kind of don't blame them. The game looks
Yeah.
fun.
Did you want me to start
I
out
thought
of
this
order?
was the last thing they showed.
Oh, it was. Yeah,
It
but
was.
This
Oh.
article's not in order.
The
so I was
article's
going
not in
around.
order.
Okay, that's fine. That's
I
fine.
mean, I can go out of order.
biggest thing was the last thing.
Here, let's go.
Biggest
out of
thing was
order.
Starfield.
I'm excited. Yeah, so they showed off Starfield. Finally showed off Starfield. It got delayed. I was so sad, but they finally showed it off.
Something.
15 minutes of gameplay.
Something.
Before I freaking lose my mind about this, I want to hear y'all's opinion. So let's start with Jason, who is the most cynical of all.
Cynical.
I'm just kidding.
No, the game actually looked fun. The graphics, I think, were very not good.
Really?
In my opinion, yeah, like
Why?
certain scenes running around, I was just like, oh, it was very questionable to me. But everything else looked like fun. I could actually dive into this game. Unfortunately, I don't have a PC or Xbox, but I don't think it's coming out on all consoles. No,
Not anymore. Not since they got bought.
I think this is a good game to play with other people. I get a lot of what's that game called?
No Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky vibe from it, and
Yeah.
that threw me off.
They showed that
they,
off right at the beginning.
Yeah, at
It's
the
like,
very beginning,
oh,
I'm like,
gather resources.
yeah, I'm like, okay, I'm feeling No Man's Sky, and then they start getting into the battle, and it's just like, okay, I can see this, So
you say that looks
and
bad.
then it doesn't. I still
It feels
You
like
see
a
those
Bethesda game.
reflections.
yes, and
Which
that's the issue.
You
Is
see
like
those details.
like the Fallout games to me are garbage. Like graphically, they
agree with
look
that.
like shit. And I get that little bit of vibe from this game where it kind of like,
No, I love it. I love this.
don't get me wrong.
I hate Fallout, but yeah.
I just have to, I guess I have to get my hands on it or something.
Do you
but
see the lighting?
I don't,
Look at those visuals.
It's still, no, it looks like Dying Light 2 to me.
Dying Light 2.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
You're losing
As
your
someone
mind.
who plays Fallout
Okay.
and Skyrim, Elder Scrolls stuff, I could tell that the lighting is definitely evolved since those games, for sure.
For those games, though. That's what I'm saying.
For
It's like,
what Bethesda has to offer with all the games that have been out, this definitely seems like a big improvement.
Yeah.
Although it does feel like that system still. It just feels like
Yeah,
the
it
system,
just-
the program that they use has been upgraded.
Y'all
I
smoking
appreciate that.
shit.
I appreciate that.
You don't
This game looks amazing. This
I
game
think it
so
looks good, but I think
It looks like
it could
modern
be
day
better.
Could be-
PlayStation 5 triple
No,
A.
no,
No.
no.
I don't know about that. I think there is more that they could have done.
Yeah. But don't get me wrong, the game looks phenomenal. I would love to play this game. And I would love to play with friends and stuff like that because I feel like it's a good. And I enjoy the biggest thing I enjoy is customizing your ship, how detailed they went into it.
That was sick.
That was fucking badass, you know? And that brings me hope for this game. I just don't know. I would love to play this, to be honest.
So I'm really concerned. Actually, I'm not concerned. I honestly feel
This
like
short
this is
fucker.
not going to be co-op. I feel like this is going to be single player only, just like the past
believe
Fallouts
that
and stuff
too.
like that.
Yeah, I believe.
And
Which I feel like it would be really cool, especially since
Yeah.
you can explore all these different planets and shit.
And that's another issue I have is I think they are pulling a No Man's Sky and a Watch Dogs Legion of how big everything can be expanded.
How many
to.
planets were there?
Thousands.
Thousands.
They said thousands.
Yeah.
And you can land on
different-
every single one of them.
Yep.
That's the thing. I think they're
Liars.
Liars. I really think they're overreaching on that part.
Well, so there's been a bunch of stuff that's come out since then, and one of the things that they mentioned that kind of pissed me off is that Todd Howard said that you don't need to be able to land on the planet. So there's no ability to fly from space and go through the orbit and land on the surface. It's a loading screen that goes you from sky to ground.
To ground.
You
Okay,
pick
so-
a point to land. So remember Mass Effect 2?
Yes.
Was that way where you like revolve around the map, you find a landing spot,
Yeah, and you
click it
land.
and you land. Once you get on the planet, you can go wherever the fuck you want. But you have to pick a landing point, and you can't like go through the orbit and stuff like that.
And actually find like a plot of
Yeah,
land to be
yeah.
like, boom, I'm right here.
I was kind of
Yeah.
bummed about that.
Yeah, that's kind of.
So
Thought that
I
was
feel
gonna
like there's
happen.
going to be some like points. There's going to be points of interest that you can like pick. Like I want to land here. Then we run around. I feel like the vast majority of these worlds are going to be very much like procedurally generated things that just have resources and shit you can
Yeah.
collect. And then there'll be like maybe like a handful, like 10 or 15 planets that like are rich with
It's
like
very
people and
ambitious.
worlds and cities and shit like that.
It's very ambitious, and I don't think the technology's there yet for us to just randomly land on a spot in a planet and be like, hey, there's going to be life
Beyond
here.
good and
There's
evil.
going to be.
No
Does
Man's
that
Sky.
apparently. Yeah, No Man's Sky.
Is
as
that
well.
even
No Man's
out
Sky
yet?
did a
No,
good job
it's
with
not.
it. He'll never come out.
supposed to be? They had test footage of
Yeah,
You
I've
actually
seen
coming
it,
from space,
coming from
going out.
space
It's really
and going
cool.
in. I wish it. I would hope this is multiplayer. At least three people running around in this would be enjoyable.
Yes.
Yeah. But
I think that'd be great.
sorry.
Huh?
I'm just going to defeat you now. It's not going to happen.
Oh, okay, that's
Yeah.
fine. Just
I
fucking
don't see
crush
it
my
happening
dreams.
either.
I was trying to say good things about this game. You want to shit on me.
I know. I'm just being realistic, man. I just know that.
I mean, Starfield looks amazing. I'm excited if I am able to play it, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm so hyped for it. Like I just
I know
can't
you
wait.
are. That's the only thing you were talking about the whole time.
It's definitely like the thing that did feel not good looking. Like I thought everything looked amazing.
Yeah.
except for the people talking. Looks like Fallout and looks like
Yes.
Elder Scrolls. Like that
Yes.
hasn't changed in my
Yeah.
mind.
I'm
It still is
okay
a
with
talking
that,
head thing. Yeah, it's just
but
the clarity
it
wasn't as
did-
strong as it could be.
It just doesn't look far enough away from what we've seen before.
Yes.
I'm excited for the shipbuilding, the base building. It looks like there's a lot of cool stuff you can do with all that. And being just in space, generally speaking, is exciting for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like even like we're watching like a video of the characters like talking right now. They look like they're like sticks.
They're like 76.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same
Fallout.
thing we've seen this whole
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, so it's got some of that. It's rough around the edges for sure, but I still think it's gonna be a really good.
I mean, it looks like we're just playing
opening.
Fallout
In space.
That's exactly what it is. Yeah,
Yeah, it is.
And that's
is
what bugs
exciting to me.
You know.
I love it.
All right.
I don't want Fallout on the ground.
if I just want them to come out and be like, look, it looks like Fallout in space, but we wanted to keep that aesthetic because it's like what
It's
people
what they're
know
known
us
for. Is
Yeah.
what everyone's used to.
And I'm
this
not a fan of
garbage
some of
shit.
these guns either. They're just blocks.
Oh, that's what you said. Yeah, they were just
freaking
blocks. There's no real.
And you shoot, and it's just like because
But that's
those
the future, Austin.
the laser gun. I mean, I want them to be like
Tetris.
this is like the
They're all
This is
modular.
in the Fallout universe, but like in the future.
So the fallout happened, and a bunch of people left to go out in
Eventually,
space.
yeah. Eventually, that happened because
connected.
those laser guns are just like the laser guns in Fallout. They're blocks, and then they shoot, and they're like choo 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 choo. And they don't even hit. They're freaking stormtrooper guns. That's what they are.
Actually, what you don't realize is Elder Scrolls, Fallout, and Starfield are all in the same universe.
Same universe. Exact same universe.
Yeah,
Catch
it's
up,
the-
man.
it's the
I knew that. I don't
It's
play
the-
Fallout.
Then we're the demons in Fallout. We
It's,
sealed them
no,
away for good.
It's
Yep,
it's
that's
the
what
it's the
happens.
Thihu.
All right.
The
The
Thihu
Thihu.
is what we're watching right now.
The Fihu.
The Thihu.
Fihu.
It's a Todd Howard extended universe.
Fihu. Thihu. Thihu. He has FOMO for Thihus.
I'm losing my mind.
All right, so Starfield, big deal, super cool, very exciting.
Don't talk about Silksong.
Redfall gameplay came out. It's interesting. I've heard a lot of differences. I know you guys, or I don't know. I know Jason didn't really care for it. What did you
thought
think
it
of
looked great.
Yeah. See,
Look, I'm riding this roller coaster of vampires right now. Okay, I'm enjoying it. I'm digging it. I love it. Okay,
there you go.
It's a good change of pace from like undead zombies and demons and stuff.
I'm really curious to know like what, because this is a multiplayer game, but I think it's also single player. But I'm curious to know like how, like, is this going to be like very Left 4 Dead, or is it going to be very like
I feel like Left 4 Dead.
something else?
I feel like Left 4 Dead.
Because
Could
like,
be a
but it's
little
Arcane
Left 4 Dead.
though, so like like Arcane has like the big huge like open area, like you do all the cool
Let's do it.
sandboxy
Well, you have
things.
that, but Left 4 Dead style.
yeah,
I don't
maybe
know.
so.
I kind of. So while we were watching this, Travis was pointing out Fortnite the whole time in animation. I've never noticed that until Travis is the key person to point it out and be like, "Oh, Fortnite! Look at that animation." I don't mind
sounds
it.
just like him.
Yeah, I know. I don't mind the cartoony animation to it.
I don't even think it looks that cartoony. I
think
see
it
that as
does.
much.
I can
I think
see
it
it.
leans maybe that way, but
Yeah.
it's not like
It's not like a hindrance to the game.
it's enough away from
Yeah,
that.
and I think this game looks super fun, and I enjoy us going. What the fuck? I enjoy us going to this vampire world that we're diving into now with Blood Hunt, V Rising, all this stuff. And like Austin said, I'm kind of tired of zombies now. Now we have something different, and I don't know. This looks like a good contender.
I mean, these
a-
are sentient beings with minds and tactics.
Actually, do shit.
Yeah,
No.
you have to actually watch out.
Yeah,
And I think he said that they just seem like really unpowerful, and Travis just what Travis was saying, and those other
Talking about me being simple.
vampires were like, he was like just waiting for you to get done. But I was like, it's kind of a gameplay trailer, so they're setting it up, and I probably when we're going in to the game, it's going to be a lot more chaotic.
Oh yeah, I think it's going to be a lot more chaotic, and I think this will be better than Back for Blood.
Yeah.
To be honest, my
I hope so. I still don't see Fallout or Fortnite at all. I think
He's
I think
just talking about
smoking
animation,
something.
so I can
but,
see what
yeah,
he's
I
trying to
don't.
go at, but
I thought maybe he meant by the guns, the fact that they're like pink guns and shit like that.
no.
I feel like there's some cool factions because you have the cultists who want to be vampires, so they're like praising the vampires and helping
Yeah.
the vampires, and then you have these cool like dungeons where you dive into some kind of mental, I don't know, dimension, and you have to like kill vampires, and I feel like that's going to be really awesome because it's super trippy. It's like you're in someone's mind and everything's kind of wonky.
I don't know. I think this game's going to do well. To be
I hope it
honest,
comes out on Game Pass. That's all I want.
Oh, it's got it.
No.
I think it will.
It will.
Yeah. I mean, I think it looks. I think it'll be fun. I think it's. I mean, this is better than Vermintide. That's for sure. Yeah. Yeah.
But maybe not Dark Tide.
Maybe not Dark Tide. Really exciting. Got to talk about
Oh, here we go.
Forza Motorsport. Everybody, look at that
All
shit.
right, cool. We
All
talked
right,
about it.
good.
Move
Yeah,
on.
let's go.
Oh my god, they look so good. Oh my
was
goodness, it's the most technically advanced racing game
yeah.
ever
Yeah,
made.
that
they
looks like
say.
shit.
Cannot wait for that shit. It's gonna be so good. It's a wide open, not a wide open open world.
Yep.
But it's gonna be focused on tracks and shit like that. It's gonna be very cool.
Yep.
They also announced Forza Horizon 5 Hot Wheels trailer.
Okay.
Bringing Hot Wheels, Forza
Just
Horizon
cars,
5.
more cars.
Cannot wait for that. It's gonna look so good. Big old tracks and stuff, bending loop to loops, even more bananas, and it comes out soon on July 19th. So,
Okay.
I know. Who's gonna play with me? Come on, everybody, jump on that
Come on,
bandwagon.
everybody.
Jump on that bandwagon.
And the biggest news.
This is
Grounded.
Really that big.
It is that big.
I mean, I think
Grounded.
the Hot Wheels is more exciting, but I'm
Wow.
just kidding. No, it is very exciting. Grounded.
Hot Wheels is very exciting.
Officially coming out of early access,
Early
full release
release.
coming in September.
With the story.
Full
With the
story.
story.
It's going to be awesome.
It looks incredible. I mean, we played this
yeah.
game. We loved it. It was really, really
need to
fun.
play it.
Yeah, it's such a good
Looking,
time.
looking at the Steam charts in July of last year, they had 31,000 players peak.
Damn.
Where are we at now?
Current 24-hour peak is almost 3,500.
Wow.
Better than
So not bad, but hopefully when it finally gets released and they actually story in there,
Oh.
more to do like.
No, it's
big
most
surge.
definitely going to
better
like.
than Splitgate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know they're
That's
killing
true.
it. They're killing
Yeah.
it.
But you also got to remember too that Steam charts. this game is largely going to be played
That's
on
true.
Xbox Game
Yeah.
Pass, so we don't have the numbers for that.
The only numbers we got, we'll go off that.
Yeah.
For now.
But that's still pretty impressive for a game that you can get for free
Yep.
for no additional cost over on Game Pass. So
True.
people have been buying that. So there's probably like, I don't know, probably 10, 15,000 people playing it, I would imagine. But yeah, no, it looks really, really good. There's a lot of new stuff coming into it, new biome areas to explore. We had a blast with the game, so it's I'm definitely pumped to get back into it. Big announcement too for a lot of people that like this series, but Persona is coming to Xbox. A game that that people never thought was going to happen. This is a big deal because has been
Yeah, I believe
for
it.
the entire
They
lifespan a
showed it.
PlayStation only game.
Yeah.
awesome.
And then all of a sudden here it is
them.
coming for Xbox. And
Good.
it's like, whoa, where did
Proud.
this come from?
Happy.
Hideo Kojima was even present and announced a game coming for Xbox. That was surprising. Using an engine that's
Which they didn't even
with
show the
Xbox.
game, did they?
No.
They
They just
said
showed
it. They just said
him.
it. Hey,
I
guess
was
what?
very confused.
I'm doing something. Bye.
I'm doing something for Xbox. Bye.
It's just the get, they gotta get his face up in there.
God, that's
It was just like a
outstanding.
matter of like who can get him first,
That's fucking
Got
outstanding
'em.
that you can just have yourself post it up and be like, I'm coming out with something. Just wait.
Get
And
excited.
Don't even fucking show it. And
Yeah.
everyone's like pumped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's some fucking baller move shit right there. I love it.
He's a baller.
Yeah.
Shot caller.
20-inch blades on an Impala.
Wait, 20-inch blades on the Impala? Blades? God damn my fucking wrist. You didn't cut them. You went through them.
So this kind of pissed me off.
What?
Them showing a Plague's Tale
Why?
Requiem. So they already showed it at the Game Awards. Another game that they already showed.
But I
and
don't
they
think
weren't
they
showing
had a
again.
game. They didn't have any gameplay.
They did.
Did they?
They did.
It's the same trailer?
No, I think you're wrong.
I'm pretty sure they
you're
showed
wrong.
every. Am I?
kidding.
I swear to God, Brett.
I don't know. Let me see.
But no,
Why you gotta be like
I've
that?
never played the first one.
Let's take a look.
I kind of want to play this one because it looks super fun. I love everything about it, but it's just one of the things that made me.
Oh shit, he's right.
Yep, exact same shit, man.
It was a gameplay reveal trailer.
Like, why keep like just show me stuff new? I already know this is coming out. Why keep
It was
pumping?
different gameplay though,
Okay, you got me there. All right, different gameplay, whatever.
but not much different gameplay.
No.
Yeah, there was 6 months ago. Oh, there was a year ago. Oh, yeah, there was that teaser trailer.
Teaser trailer.
Then there was the...
But you guys played this game, right? The first
I did
one.
not. He played
Did
it.
you play
I
it?
played it.
You enjoyed it, right?
Yes, I did.
I want to play it.
It is very good.
Yeah.
Like the story between the brother and sister, what happens to the family, the things that are happening in the world, and then the story between the brother and sister.
And like the graphics and everything just looked
Yeah.
gorgeous. I was just like, oh, I want to play this. But it's Xbox,
Yeah.
PC.
Oh, you can get it on PlayStation.
Can you?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, I'll get it
This
on
is one that
PlayStation.
was multi.
Multi?
I think this came out free at one point on PlayStation Plus.
Oh.
Yeah.
It did actually.
Yeah.
I didn't
You
get it
missed
because I
it.
never heard of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You should always get them every time.
should
Just
listen to our
just
podcast
add it
more,
card,
man.
add it
I guess I
card.
should. Fuck
Yeah,
it.
there you
Whatever.
go. Now you know.
Listen to myself.
All right, what else? So they announced a game called Flintlock.
This
Siege
looks
of
fun.
Dawn. And this is a third-person action game with magic guns, axes, and the best weapon of all, double jumps. So it's coming out in 2023. You know, when I was watching this trailer, you know what was coming through my head when I was watching this?
Come.
No, Forspoken. Remind me of
Yes.
Forspoken.
Oh,
Spoken.
Yeah.
And
I mean, not as jumpy, but yeah.
I really like the little Pokemon guy that runs around with you and helps you fight.
Oh
little
yeah,
creature.
I love having a little Pokemon guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This game looks.
It looks fun,
Fucking
though.
fun.
Yeah, I'm excited. This could be like a Plague's Tale kind of game where it's. But yeah, the little Pokemon guy apparently just like he's the one that does the magical shit.
Teleports.
And then you are just like more of a melee character. But the
Yeah.
visuals are like really nice.
This one looks really good.
I think it should be good. And this is a Flintlock game. Let me see who does this game.
To me, it's kind of a mix of Horizon with what was the other game you just mentioned? Forspoken.
Forspoken, yeah.
Yeah. Just wow. I could play this one.
So this team did the game Ashen. If you guys remember Ashen a while back,
I do not.
it was
Oh, yeah.
this was an Annapurna game.
Yeah.
And it was like
They
a
have it on Game
exploration
Pass.
kind of fighting game
Look
with
at
an
a little-
interesting kind of art
A
style
little
to it.
skunk fox character running around. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like it.
But
Chocobo's attacking you.
I'm curious to see how this one does because it seems kind of all over the place. And
All over the place.
there's a lot going on.
It looks fun, man. I think I can imagine the story is fucking really good in this one.
one thing I wanted to point out too about this showcase that they announced at the beginning of it is they said that every game in this showcase, with the exception of Hideo Kojima, which they never mentioned the exception of, but anyway, these are all coming out in the next 12 months. So every game that was ever showcased here is going to be out in the next 12 months, assuming they don't get delayed, of course.
No.
But that was pretty impressive because there is a lot of variety that was showcased here that I liked. They did show Scorn, which is a horror game that just looks very scary and dark, and
The one that they've been promoting forever now. Yeah.
We've been hearing about it forever, and it's finally coming. So there's that. Microsoft Flight Simulator, everybody, 40th anniversary edition.
What's the biggest thing
Hell
in there, bud?
You can fly a Pelican. From Halo Infinite.
Yeah.
Halo Infinite.
Gotta
Oh,
get it.
yeah, buddy.
Travis Boner went like this.
He went from this
Straight
game
up.
sucks. Who's gonna play it too? I'm gonna buy it right now.
I'm gonna buy it right now. You can fly Halo shit. It's up. It's up. Ready to go. Start it up.
Yeah.
I got my joystick.
They're also adding helicopters to the game, so you can fly
Yeah.
helicopters too. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna have to jump back into it.
Fuck
I still have it
helicopters. You're
downloaded.
flying Halo shit.
Give me that Pelican, damn it. They also have a Top Gun mode in there, so I'm gonna fly a fighter jet. You know, so why not?
Ew.
Why? What?
No.
You don't like Top Gun?
I don't like fighter jets.
Oh, well, yeah, of course you don't.
Yeah.
Would you like Top Gun?
No, I don't like Top Gun.
Oh, you don't like Tom Cruise?
I'm,
watch
the,
the
I'm
last
like
one?
the only male that does not like Top Gun.
Okay, look, I watched the
I
original
don't really
Top
care
Gun.
for it either, but
Yeah.
It was very slow. It's definitely dated, but the new one is amazing.
really.
Tell me, how can... You know what? Never mind.
Tell me more.
Save
tell
it
me
for
more.
a
Never
different
mind.
podcast.
Diving into the fucking rabbit hole. Never mind.
Okay, all right.
So, Overwatch 2 is coming out early access this fall, everybody.
Hell yeah.
Who's excited for that? October 4th. Looks
Hell no.
exactly the same as the last
Hell
game.
no.
Nope.
Yeah,
Move on.
Yeah, I'm not excited either. But let's talk about Era, History Untold. Am I right? Now that's a game right there.
No.
Move on. More garbage.
The Elder Scrolls Online, though, everybody. Now that's a game right now. I'm just
Just
kidding.
Brett, stop. You gotta stop.
Fallout 76 is going to Pittsburgh. Never mind. I'm skipping that. Sea of Thieves season. No, never mind. Forget about that.
Diablo
4.
Woo!
You know, I was surprised. A lot of the podcasts and stuff that I listened to
Yeah.
did not like this, and I don't know why.
So I kind of don't blame them because
What do you mean they don't like it?
I don't know. They just like said that the show they didn't think the game looked good, and I'm
I think
like,
the great game was way better.
I think it looks
Yeah.
really good. I don't know what they were smoking.
I
What do they
like
want?
it.
What do they want?
I don't know.
Look,
Maybe
the
it's just 'cause
graphics
they're
look-
pissed off of the sexual harassment or something.
So
I
what
don't
was
know.
so funny? We were all watching
Sexual
together and we were
harassment?
trying to guess what the game was that was coming out,
who was-
and I was just like, "That has to be Diablo 4."
Oh yeah, yeah, you called it.
I
You
was just
called it.
called it, and you guys were guessing something else.
I guess Diablo.
yeah,
With you, I agree.
but I'm super
You
excited.
get
for
open
this
world.
game. I'm like,
There's a bunch
so
of in-game
ready.
stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
There's always like a shit ton of in-game stuff for
that's
Diablo.
true. That's true. But who got sexually harassed?
That was all of the news
Oh,
last year.
oh,
Blizzard.
just like
because
the
they were
general
touching on
thing.
Blizzard. It was just like the
Yeah,
whole
yeah,
entire
yeah,
thing
yeah,
was
I
sexual
don't get
harassment.
that, but they're being bought out by Microsoft. So
yeah, they're kind of working on it, I guess.
Yeah,
It's a- it's a good
because
step in the right direction.
People were pissed off too because recently it came out. Activision Blizzard came out and said that they did an investigation and said that there was no widespread sexual harassment happening within the company.
Oh,
well, we know this because they're corrupt, and now they have Big Daddy Microsoft to be like,
I don't know.
no more.
It's unfortunate with stuff like that.
Yeah,
But I mean,
But-
Riot Games had something similar,
I know.
and they're still in business, and no one's bitching about them.
Oh, I'm so
Not to
bitching
say we
about them.
shouldn't bitch about Blizzard Activision, like
Right.
we definitely should, but
I'm just glad that we have a Blizzard
know.
game that actually looks good for once. Because
This looks, I'm excited.
Because
I'm
Overwatch
pumped.
1 was great. Overwatch 2 looks like the exact same shit.
yes.
Diablo Immortal is a piece of garbage. But
Yes.
this here is looking
Can't
good.
wait. I can't wait.
I mean, this looks like a whole fun. I can't get over that typeface is exactly New World's typeface.
Yeah,
That is
yeah, it is.
100% the same
Just try not
typeface.
to look at it.
Yeah.
I had a friend play Diablo Immortal, and the WASD does not work well with it.
Oh, I forgot
On
it was on
PC.
PC. Yeah.
Having controller will work way better, apparently. And I was
Yeah.
like, that's like the one thing you do to move around.
Yeah, that's the way it should be. But you know,
Yeah.
fuck these guys.
That's the simplest thing to fix on a port.
But this
Or
game looks
have
good.
on a port.
150 dungeons, everybody. That's gonna be crazy. And there's an end game that they also briefly talked about. That's gonna add even more shit to it. So
Well, nice.
yeah. I was actually really excited about Lightyear Frontier, the robot farming game.
Ugh.
That looked pretty cool. It was very interesting. It was weird. It was different. Cocoon looks really good. This is a game from the
Cocoon,
designers of Limbo.
I'm down for.
It's published by Annapurna, and it's top down. But yeah, it looks beautiful. I'm very excited. Then we have the Last Case of Benedict Fox. Also looks pretty good. I'm
Okay.
excited about that too. It's a little creepy, a little interesting, a little side
Oh,
scrolling.
yeah, this one.
And then we have
We don't have anything else.
As Dusk Falls, very cool. Gunfire, Wolong looked pretty interesting. Fallen Dynasty, dragon hunting, looked pretty cool. We fight dragons and shit. Can't get wrong with
Dragons
that.
are cool.
The graphics look really
Fight.
good.
Like,
Oh yeah,
Very-
dragons
very,
are always fun to fight.
very Monster
Here we
Hunter
go.
feeling. Yeah, very
Where
good
you at?
stuff.
Where you at?
I'm talking about Riot Games right now, coming to
Okay.
Game Pass. That's pretty exciting. So all
Yes,
the
that's
Riot
true.
games coming out there is pretty good. Minecraft Legends looks really good. Can't wait for that. Vin Diesel riding a T-Rex, and that's all we got.
Oh my god,
That's
fuck
it.
off.
Wait, there was
High
a
on
game.
Life.
High on life. I'm just kidding. I'm just giving you
Fucking
shit.
guns talk to you.
Yep.
yeah, it's pretty awesome.
The creative Rick and Morty is bringing a shooter out.
I like how you went to
and
Vin
the
Diesel
guns
riding on a
talk
fucking
to you.
T-Rex and you skipped over this. Fuck you, dude.
I just knew it pissed
He's trying to
off.
piss
That
you
was
off.
the idea. Yeah, the guns talk to you. You run around, you shoot shit, and yeah, it's they're really silly.
so
and they
colorful,
all
it's so
sound like Rick
beautiful.
and Morty.
I like how
love
it's
it.
not like a cartoon. It's like actually 3D.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I want this to be in VR. I bet you they'll make it in VR.
Oh,
probably.
dude, VR. Yes.
But the game looks so good.
It looks pretty good. Yeah. I think.
Is it coming
Starfield
to
was
all
better, but
consoles
it's
or I'm
fine.
going to have to fucking finally get a PC?
this is it.
This is it.
So here's the deal. It's out in October for Xbox and PC.
Oh, I'm going to throw up in my fucking mouth, dude.
I feel like we've reached the precipice
awesome.
where Jason just needs to buy an Xbox
I
or a
know.
PC.
Oh my god, this game looks so fun and so just good.
Yeah. It looks a lot like Journey to the Savage Planet,
The knife
actually.
Like he gets a knife equipped that has a like talking head on it. And he just stabs people. He's like, yes, 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 get the eyeball. And you're just fucking stabbing away. I love it.
Yeah, it's going to be really wild.
Just
and silly.
wacky and crazy.
Yeah.
man.
Oh, just absolutely insane.
I can't
Like
wait.
playing that other game that they had in VR. What was that one?
Oh, shit. I can't remember.
I can't remember that one. I had so
Oh,
much
yeah.
fun with it.
The one where you're Rick and Morty.
No, it's
Not
the
that
VR.
The Portal one.
Trover Saves the Universe.
Trover Saves the Universe. Oh my god, I just had so much fun with that one, and this one just storylines. It's just gonna be amazing.
Oh, it's great.
High on life.
The dude's been bringing out a bunch of games. I mean, because they did the Rick and Morty one. They did Trover Saves the Universe. They did Accounting Plus. Dr. Splorchy presents Space Heroes. Like a bunch of weird ass shit. They're just
I
like
love it.
pumping games out like so fast. It's kind of wild.
But yeah,
Very impressed.
damn it, dude.
Time to get an Xbox.
I have till December. No, I'll just go with a PC. I'm not getting an
Get a
Xbox.
PC.
Xbox fucking
Yeah.
shit.
That's right.
Yeah.
Get yourself a motherfucking
Speak your
PC.
mind.
It's like a reocurring conversation here.
That's right.
Every podcast.
Every goddamn
Who would've thought?
podcast.
Who would've
get
thought?
a PC, Jason?
And once you get one, we're gonna be like, Jason has a PC. Yeah.
Now we're done playing games on PC.
Go back
Yep.
to GameCube.
You know,
Oh
it's
my
going to be great.
God, I hate it.
Hey, you know what you can do is like whenever you start like living with Travis, stuff like that, just use his PC. He doesn't play it.
Oh fuck, I can. I'll probably do that.
Why'd you say that? Now he's never gonna get one.
No, I'm never
Yeah.
going to get one.
I mean, it's either you can use his or Sarah's.
Well,
and you
because
know,
Well,
like,
actually,
Jason's
like-
playing on PCs, Travis will be like, "Well, I want to play too."
yeah.
Then fuck off. Play your
Yeah.
Switch.
Then he can buy a Steam Deck.
Or
It's fine.
Sarah has a PC and you can use that one. Or I can
Exactly,
use Sarah's and we can play together.
Why
Yeah.
don't you just get a Steam Deck?
Why don't
You
I do
can't
a
play
lot of
everything
things?
on
Why
Steam Deck,
Steam
though.
Deck is going to be way more
Why
free.
am I
play- but you
dressed
can't
like
play-
a fool and you guys aren't?
But you can't play
Why am I not
everything.
dressed like a fool?
Exactly.
Yeah.
What'd you
won't-
say?
You won't be able to play everything on Steam Deck, though.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, it
And you
won't
can't
be-
edit.
Yeah.
I'll figure it out.
Can't edit.
Yeah, you
can't
will.
do all that shit.
Anyway, donate to us.
Yeah, donate to.
Donate to us now to help support the PC Master Race.
Hey, I'm a veteran too, so you're donating
There you
to vets.
Right.
That's right. We're going to put you, we're going to market
that-
the fuck out of you.
Fuck out of
Is
me.
that a tax deduction? Is that something we can get? You can do.
Oh yeah, veteran
taxes,
stuff.
yeah.
You can get like huge tax deduction.
Okay,
for
cool. So yeah, donate
Vote
to
to
us.
vote with your dollar. Pay for veterans.
it. Help me.
Oh my gosh. So recapping the two cons here. So not two cons, two showcases.
Two showcases.
So Summer Games Fest. If y'all could give it a rating from 1 to 10,
C.
10 being the best, what would you give? the
0.0.
Summer Games Fest? 0.0?
Yeah, it was shit,
What would
dude.
you give it?
C plus.
No, 1 through 10.
Oh,
Listen to the rules.
Alphabets.
7.7
Wow.
Wow. For
What are you
Summer
giving it?
Games Fest?
is average.
Really?
Yeah.
I give it a 5 for Summer
oh,
Games
This
Fest.
is 0 for me. There's
Yeah,
nothing.
it's a
I'm not
5.
hyped for fucking jack
Yeah,
shit.
Summer Games Fest is like meh. It's
Yeah,
whatever.
it's garbage.
Now Xbox Bethesda Showcase. What would you rate? It?
Ooh,
8.5.
6.5.
Guys,
I enjoyed it.
yeah.
6.5. I
Out
enjoyed
of
that
10?
shit.
Yeah, out of 10, 6.5. A lot of those games I can't
It's like
play.
65%.
But I enjoyed
That's
it.
fair. Okay, yeah.
Right?
I give this one a 9. That's what I'm gonna
9?
give it. Yeah.
That's good.
There's some good
If
shit
I had
there. There's
all
a lot of
those
stuff I'm
consoles
really
played
excited
on,
about.
yeah.
I'll give it
it
an
looks pretty
8.5.
good.
It had
Yeah.
way more than I expected.
Yeah, it was way better than the Summer Games Fest.
Yeah.
100%.
Guaranteed.
Yeah.
Games I was actually excited for.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And games I didn't know that were coming out. So,
Yeah, exactly.
unlike
In the
the
next
Summer
year.
Game Fest. Yeah.
I know. All
Right?
next year.
Fuck you, Summer Games Fest.
Yeah. Fuck you.
Just like this heat.
So
Jesus,
crazy.
need to have a Winter Games Fest.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. That's going to wrap it up for our topic of the show this week. If you want to buy some merchandise like Austin's
Merchandise.
wearing right now,
Or what I'm wearing?
yeah, we're selling Jason.
Selling me.
Sexy man.
Oh, shit. You can head over
I
to
do
our
Captain
website.
America, Bardock, Deku, Spider-Man, whatever you want. Call me up. I'll be there.
But you have to donate to the Inner Gamer.
Yeah, you have to donate and just put in the comments for cosplay of Jason, and I'll show up. Just send that, whatever you want me
Are
in.
you a clown?
Hi. Bye.
Basically.
Basically.
Hi, bye.
You'll come hang out with the
Sorry,
kids
I
and be
ruined
like
your
dressed
whole
up and stuff.
Outro
Yeah.
thing. Go ahead.
Oh, it's fine. It's okay.
Is
you
it?
can come dress
It's
up
already ruined.
and make you can be a.
What do you want me to be?
Your whole thing,
I'll be that for
Yeah,
you.
exactly. $500 an hour.
Damn. Okay. $500 an hour. I'll take
You
that.
can get Jason. He'll do whatever you
get
want.
me.
Somebody
Dress up
will
whatever
pay
you
for
want.
Oh my gosh. All right. If you want to buy some merchandise, you can head over to our website at theinnergamer.net, click that shop button to buy some gear to rep your favorite podcast, everybody. We'll be right back with our upcoming video game releases.
Woo!
Looking forward to the next few weeks. Let's talk about our upcoming video game releases. We're in a little bit of a dry spell right now, which is great because we get to catch up on video games. But that's not to say there's not shit coming out.
Shit.
On the 23rd, we
Lots of
have
shit.
Sonic Origins coming out for all platforms. You can relive the classic collected adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Sonic 3, and Knuckles, and Sonic CD in the newly remastered Sonic Origins. From the iconic Green Hill Zone to the treacherous Death Egg Robot, you'll speed down memory lane to thwart the sinister plans of Dr. Robotnik in a polished high definition. This version includes all new areas to explore, exclusive animations, and a brand new anniversary mode.
And also on the 24th this month, we have Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. And Brett gave me this because it's Fire Emblem Warriors.
right.
Step into the shoes of the Shiz as they join Eldegard, Dimitri, Claude, and other Fire Emblem trademarks, 3 houses characters, and fight for the future of Fodlan. Align with a leader to build and command an army in strategic 1 versus 1,000 style battles. The house you choose will bring you through one of the 3 compelling stories, each with a different outcome.
Choose a house.
Good.
Fight
Tell
people.
me I have to get this, Brett.
I mean, it's
You
up
have to get it. That's why he put you on there and not me.
Whatever you want, man.
I wanted to hear you read this.
Eldengard, Dimitri, Claudia,
Just Claude.
Claudia, and other Fire Emblem people.
Jasonia.
Jasonia.
Hey, I like it.
All right, that's
be
going to
that
wrap
house.
up our show this week, everybody. Be sure and check us out in 2 weeks for more from your favorite video game podcast. If you like what you hear, you can leave us a review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. And don't forget to join us on twitch.tv/InnerGamerCast each and every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central Time.
Also, you can join us in on the conversation on our Discord channel. Check out the show notes for the link. If you want to support our show, you can donate to our website at theinnergamer.net. All donations go towards making the podcasts, videos, and streams even better.
And as always, if you cannot contribute monetarily, please take time to share this episode with a friend, family member, or loved one. The more eyes we get in front of our content, the faster we grow, and it helps more than you know. So thank you for your continued support. My name's Austin Morales.
I'm Brett Nasi. And I'm Jason Hobbs.
You've been listening to the Inner Gamer Podcast. Catch you guys next time. Podcast out.